Not me putting the YouTube app on my phone so I can join the chat. Hi, Alexis. Hi, everybody. Just because I don't want to deal with pure chaos, we're going to do subscribed for 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. Okay, and then let me come in here. Filter all chats because I forget to do that. Let me put my hair up in a clip. Hi, everybody. I have some shit I need to do, and honestly, I was like, maybe if I go live, I'll like actually fucking do it. So, hello, hello. It's been quite a week. Quite a week. Hello, elephant in the room. Hello, Penny. Good to see you guys. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Dandelion. Good to see y'all. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm tired. But whatever. Hi, Nashi. Good to see you. Oh, hello. Yeah, I just started cleaning my kitchen too. That's what's up. I just started dinner. Perfect timing. Perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. One second. Hello, Ozzy. The dramatics of it all. She's sharp. Okay. And I'm just gonna be like real honest. I'm just not looking forward to doing this, which is probably why my demeanor's a little less like, hey, hi, hello. Because I'm like, hi. I have to do things, which just disrespectful. Sorry I'm late. I was watching the full ad so you'd get your money. Chantel Stalker, first of all, you're so sweet. Because I also saw, I think I did miss some of your chats in my last live. But you're so sweet. That's the second time you've said that. Hi, baby dolls. We'll catch on the replay, but you look so cozy in your tie-dye. I love it. Happy Sunday to all. I'm feeling very cozy. I realized I needed to put something that I didn't care about getting bleach on or whatever, because I need to like clean. I need to like deep clean. So, yay. I need you guys to motivate me. Alright. I started a vlog, so I probably won't get too into it on this live, but we do love a good cozy Sunday fit. Absolutely, we do subpar bacon. But I'm treating today like a reset day because my brother texted me. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. I did not have it in me to bother going to the store, and I really, really need Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. And my brother's already out, so give me a second. Okay, perfect. And having him to pick up things for me is difficult when I'm being particular about something. Like, you know, cottage cheese, or because I can't have him get Walmart low fat, God for fucking bid. I'd rather have like regular cottage cheese than that, because that shit's hot garbage. But it looks like they didn't have the plain Greek yogurt tubs. They only had flavored ones. So I was like, just get the Fage. I'll pay double. Whatever. Yeah. The problem about that, here's the thing. Chantel Stalker, can you do that when you're not physically with them? Because my understanding is that the like app senses when you're not physically there, so it like doesn't let you check in, and I've just like, I would rather do that. I really would. Also, hi Matthew, and we got this Sally. Oh yeah, I got Philly steak. Oh my gosh, you got Philly cheesesteak shepherd's pie ingredients at the store today? I want pictures. Please take pictures. Email them to me if you don't have social media. I'm actually begging. I want to see that. That's so cool. I really started out that recipe like down here in confidence, and then I ended up like right here. Oh shit. Hi Aliax. Most stores have an alternative pickup person, and they send them an email. Do you do that for Walmart? I gotta look into that. That would make everything so much easier. Holy shit. Hi, Megan. Well, I've been making my life more complicated for no reason. I'm so glad I finally caught another live of yours. Well, I'm glad you're here, Maybella. You want to try the Philly cheesesteak pie sometime? Yeah, oh my god, it was really good. It was really, really good. And like, I know it's like controversial to eat Philly cheesesteaks with ketchup, but that's the only way I eat them. And putting a little ketchup on top, oh, chef's kiss. And I gave suggestions on how you could make it an even healthier thing. And you don't have to blend the corn and do all that stuff. I mean, you really don't have to. I did that because I just needed to get rid of it. But I have a ton of peppers from the farmer's market, so I'm going to saute those with onions and make a little protein cheese sauce and mix with the meat. Fuck yeah. And then the 50-50 mashed potatoes or mashed cauliflower. Yeah. Because, like, I mean, if you want to go full health, you can just stick with the cauliflower. But when you do the mix, it gives it that comfy flavor. But it's, you know, better for you. Kind of like how I'll do a third real rice to 2/3 cauliflower rice in volume, and it just improves the flavor and experience of eating the cauliflower rice. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's be adults and deal with this. I'm not impressed, if you haven't noticed. Love your vibe and energy. Thank you, Megan. At least I have an empty dishwasher. But I know for a fact that due to my own bullshit, I've left some food containers that I didn't clean with the lids on for way too long. So you're going to get to watch me have horrible sensory experiences. And it's me dealing with the consequences of my own inaction. So just know that I know. Just know that I know. So I've been on the struggle bus with my diet lately, and it's depressing me, so I'm really gonna try this week. Yeah, Nashi, I'm right there with you, bestie. I'm right fucking there with you. God, I'm right there with you. Yup. TLDR, I got these on BOGO at Publix as an impulse buy. They were so good. I think that means I got both of these for $2.40, which isn't shabby. But these are bougie flavored waters that don't taste like LaCroix, because I don't really like LaCroix like that. but they're 0 sugar flavored sparkling waters, and they're like pretty damn good. And I kind of want to keep the containers and refill them with water just because like they feel bougie. So it's like if I just want to grab a little water and glug glug, it's like ooh, yeah. Or even like ooh yeah, I could put some like put some Mio in it, pre-make it, and just like grab and go or something. Let's see. I've hit the point in my diet where I have to either reduce my calories or start working out more, and I don't want to do either. Chantal Stalker, I mean, if you have the ability to ask for help or work with a health coach, I would recommend it. Sometimes though, there was a time where when I was working more with Freya, which by the way, y'all will be getting an update about all of that. Oh my god, I got so freaked out for a second. Anyway, but there was a time where I was kind of struggling with that, and then I did something that's called like a refeed, which just means that you go above your deficit for a day. It doesn't mean you need to like go buck wild and eat every little thing or whatever, but and it depends on how you've been currently eating on if this is good advice for you or not. But if you have a day where you still eat like your nutritious foods or whatever, but you just eat more of them, and then you go back to what you're doing, sometimes that can help you get through a plateau, is what was explained to me by Freya, and what I lived. So, okay. I need to throw this away. I'm going to bring this trash can over here. You've been accidentally refeeding for weeks? Got it. Got it. Then that's not the advice for you. But that's gonna need my bleach spray. We need to deep clean and all that, but let me work on what I'm avoiding. Dishes, bane of my existence. Okay, so let's get set up right here. Okay. Today I cried when I put on my jeans and was like, oh, okay, time to get it together. Oh, time B, get it together, yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit before I start working on this. I think I'll save going in depth about this on the video. But I went on a bit of a bender. To a degree that what got me out of it was realizing like the genuine fear I felt when I realized what I was doing to myself. And so the first step that I took was texting my best friend who has the same eating disorder as I do and saying, hey, I need to tell somebody like the reality of what's happening right now, because this was part of my process of like waking up to it and like accepting it, and like because it's like if you can't do that then you can't change it. And this was after about a 48-hour period where like there's a lot of factors to it that I just don't feel like getting into right now, but there was a 48-hour period of immense stress in my life, like outside of anything related to the internet. And then also, y'all have been on the internet the past 48 hours, so there's also that, but that's not what this is about at all. And so, I spent kind of an obscene amount of money, because when I tell you that, like, if you're truly fully in a binge mode or cycle, it really doesn't fucking matter what you keep in the house, because you're you're an adult. So I'm an adult, I should say. So I have full access to get whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. And I try to work really hard to put those barriers in place so it's not super easily accessible. But I was already on a slippery slope, and I dealt with an extreme level of guilt and shame because I was just struggling with working and being chronically ill. And so I went into a full-blown self-destruction mode. And today is me trying to get out of that. And so far, it's been going well. In the process of me doing this live, if before I end it, if I decide to eat or snack or something, the reason that I'm doing that is to prevent myself from justifying binging later off camera. So just a heads up on that. As of right now, I'm solid. I'm good. I've been doing really good because what I did to myself the past 48 hours was really extreme, to the point that I didn't feel any physical hunger for like the first 8 hours of being awake today. And so I'm just listening to my body. I'm gonna probably eat pretty light today, not because I'm restricting in response to what I did, not because I don't feel like I deserve to eat, not because of anything negative in that sense, but I'm listening to my body, and I overloaded it the past couple days, and I physically made myself very ill. And so I'm just trying to recover from that. And it's really deeply impacted me mentally and spiritually. And yeah. 1 second, guys. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I realized I wasn't looking at my phone a lot. My brother could have texted me, but I think we're good. So yeah, I just found your channel. Absolutely love your vibe. Thank you, Ashley. It's so hard to stay on track when you have new stressors like work. Yeah. Clarity, action. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. It's understandable with all the changes in your life and triggering news and girl world. Yeah. I was already in a bad, like, when I made my community post saying like this isn't great timing, this is kind of what I was alluding to be honest with you. I was already on the brink. I was already like snapping, and then so the timing of just like because like, and this is nothing against anybody, but like when I tell you people were reaching out to me like crazy about it, like even if I had wanted to avoid it, friends were texting me like you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have avoided it. And then because like today some fucking irrelevant reaction channel shared that community post. It was like, she's really making this all about herself, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about fuck. You don't pay attention to my content except to gawk at it. Bye. You're just mad I don't kiss your ass like the other people you talk about. Hey, Kels Bells. And hi, Carmina. I'm glad you're here. I feel like I was gonna say, I've seen you pop in briefly once or twice, but I feel like I haven't really got to talk to you in a hot minute. To the point I've been thinking about, like, messaging you recently on IG. So, yeah. completely disagree. Your experience is very relevant, and I believe it may have been what convinced Ambi to reconsider. You're the second person to say that, and I'm to that again, I'm going to say, because I do appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not going to make that claim that credit. Because I'm of the opinion that the making the money comment was a little directed at me from her more recent video. I feel like some of it, like, she was speaking to a wide range of people. I don't think anything was specific to me, but I think a few of it had me in mind, which is one of the reasons I posted the proof that I knew my live was going to get limited. I knew that the verbiage I needed to talk with, I just knew. Point blank period, I just fucking knew. And so, yeah. And, thank God. I was like really worried about doing this because it's been a hot minute, but thankfully none of this is moldy. It has, I guess, hasn't been as long as it felt like. But normally I like to really try to clean these like same day because that shit stresses me out. But I'm currently trying to get my house together after being a potato for mental health reasons this past week. Potato solidarity, Alexis. We got this. Here's to the start of a new week. Amen. I hope your job was understanding about your absence. It's so frustrating that some companies view their employees as humans, don't view employees as humans with human problems. Yeah, no, so the big issue is like actually they're being very chill. And the attendance policy is like weirdly chill there. To the point that they haven't even really discussed our attendance policy. But the bigger issue is two things. I potentially want to move up, but realistically, I don't know if my body would ever let me handle that amount of stress. Is what I'm starting to realize. But, I mean, I could also move laterally, right? And I'd love to get into, like, training or whatever. I'm so sorry. I gotta pause. The fact that somebody really said amberism instead of feederism is crazy. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that's wild. And I don't want to be disrespectful and laugh, but it's kind of funny. I don't know how to react to that. Oh man. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Hey BB, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I've been watching the replays. Miss you. Please message me. I've been in the middle of buying a new house. So very busy. So exciting, but overwhelming, I'm sure, because it's a complete change of state. Oh, wow. So yeah, when I looked up the term last night to look into to feederism, your interview popped up. It was very informative, and thank you. Yeah, and I really appreciate that, Lee Marie. I found out when a specific person reached out to me who did not know me prior and informed me that when you Google feederism, the first thing that comes up is my interview. And that was a humbling experience. And I was really happy about that, honestly, because I'm glad that something that brings up the concerns about it is what's being presented and not something like, I guess, championing it or whatever. Oh, gross. Okay. I was like, what does that smell? I put the peach pits inside that container. That's what doesn't smell good. I was like, ugh. I forgot I did that. Whew. Unpleasant. Loving these body doubling vibes. I'm actually making progress in my kitchen. Yay, Allie! And I'm actually making progress because I'm body doubling with y'all. I made a live talking about body doubling before, and I got, like, really shit on by some trolls. I was like, damn. Y'all are weird. Because I used to body double with a friend on FaceTime all the time, and like we would just do whatever, because you can body double literally doing anything. The intent is just to kind of like be there and support each other, and like, oh, I'm seeing someone else doing something productive, so I'm more inclined to want to do something productive as well. That whole, you know, fuck, that's better than mukbangs. If you think about it, mukbangs are just the experience of body doubling during meals because you don't have someone to consume a meal with, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I wasted a lot of hummus in this one. Ugh. I hate wasting food like that. That's such a waste of money. Ugh. It's going down the drain, obviously, but ugh. Not happy with myself about that. Let me see here. This air fryer plate that goes in the bottom of my oven is nasty. I can't look at the chat yet. I got to deal with this. Give me a second. I love this thing. It's a Rubbermaid electric scrubber. If you want to find it on Amazon. Pretty sure it's on my Amazon storefront. I never really talk about it, but I have one. This is getting gross though. I need to probably get a new one of these. Oh yeah, she gross. Yeah, hold on. It's actually a lot grosser than I anticipated. Oh shit, where are the rest of the heads? They're either somewhere back there, or we had to clean out the sinks a long time ago, so there's still a bunch of stuff sitting on my mom's bed from when we cleaned out the bottom of the sinks. Because we just haven't dealt with it yet. So, okay. Alright, I'm going to get to the chat in just a second, guys. I really want to like kind of try to organize my kitchen area a little bit better and like deep clean it after the dishes, and some days that's really hard for me to do both in one go. I think I can handle it right now. Oh, my brother should be arriving anytime now with Greek yogurt and cottage cheese for me. And almond milk. Because I made a new discovery today. Y'all haven't seen it yet, obviously. But, well, wait, no, I think I did it on Members Only Live. Yeah, so on Members Only Live, I batch prepped fluffy yogurt, which I had done once before, and I've been working on some editing this past weekend too, and like with the time, the missed work, honestly, the first day I was so low energy and not doing well, like I couldn't even, I didn't do anything. I did a little bit of editing yesterday, and I did more editing today. Because I'm really excited for you guys to see my Fitville video that's in the works. I'm gonna say that I'm really excited to talk about this company. The links are already in my link tree, and y'all will learn more like when that video comes out, and that video will come out next week for sure. So members only expect that in the next probably 24 hours or so. But there was one clip I forgot to film, which was comparing the shoes to a different brand shoes. I haven't actually done that yet, so I hate dishes. I hate them so much. I think I might hate laundry more, but I hate them both. Alright. And then let's just throw that in the trash. Sometimes I try to save things with the intention of cleaning them, and then days pass, and I'm like, never mind, I actually don't care anymore. That's another thing I don't need to clean. And that was a Greek yogurt container, for example. I try to remember to do it on the spot, because if I don't, then I tend to wait too long, and I'm like, well, fuck. Alright, let me actually look at my chat. Sorry, guys. I'm also making dinner. I got some of that protein pasta you said was good and making spaghetti. Yum! If you're good at sales, and a lot of the times you'll make more with fewer hours than sales positions anyways. That's true. I want to focus on and like my concern is I'm just worried about how I'm going to handle closing. I feel like everything else I'm good at. New here, just wanted to say hi. Hello, Miss Party Mayhem. I'm glad to have you. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Chismosa. I kind of feel bad for Amber, though, whether she's lying or whatever. It's just sad. Yeah, the whole situation fucking sucks. That's really all I gotta say at this point. I hope you're doing okay. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Carmina. I really enjoy your channel. Keep on being you. Hello from Winnipeg, Canada. Well, Donna, thank you so much. I like watching body doubling TikToks when I'm having a hard time focusing at work. Hell yeah. Us neurodivergent peeps get it. Exactly. How's work over? Like, work itself's going great. Before I missed 2 days, I was really excelling and doing well. But I've missed some important things, and I'm upset about it. Hey, Keeks. You love doing dishes? I cannot relate. It's very handy, Rosie. Very, very handy. I've never heard of aliens referred to as the third kind. I've never had any close encounters, but I believe they're real. You're making me want to clean. Good. I like trying to be a positive influence whenever I can be. Please link your store. So everything's on my link tree. Speaking of, I think somebody might have sent me something from my wish list, because I got 2 packages on my doorstep from Amazon, and I was like, I haven't made a purchase from Amazon. My link tree is linktr.ee/quirkyloverose. It's all linked in my Instagram, my TikTok. I don't know. I think it's mentioned in my Instagram or my YouTube bio. It's harder to link stuff. And like when I try to link Linktree on YouTube, it's not like a clickable link. But yeah, I'm like really positive it's on my Linktree. It's the cutest little early 1900s restored cottage in the cutest little country town near Byron Bay. I hope you will eventually come stay. Oh my gosh, I would be honored. How fun. Oh my gosh, I'd love to go to Australia. I don't hate laundry. I hate putting away laundry. That just got here, but was just wondering how you're feeling, Rosie. I'm doing okay. I did touch into that a little bit earlier into the live, but I'm on a recovery day. With 2 kids and never having owned a dishwasher in my life, I have developed a tolerance of doing dishes. Yeah, growing up, we would go like, I think we went 5 or 6 years with not having a dishwasher, and I was like the person that washed the dishes for the family, pretty much. Um, which is part of the reason why I hate the dishes so much, because, yeah, anyway. Thank you so much, Dream Like Mike, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. The boob sweat is real for me today. Like, God almighty, how do you deal? Um, I don't really struggle with it as much since starting using the Hibiclens soap. But, for me, it's like, if it is going to be really hot, if I wear sports bras and things like that, that kind of helps. I'm not going to be super active without wearing a bra. So hot and humid here. Gonna roast turkey breast overnight. Ooh, I didn't know what body doubling was. It sounds brilliant. It really is brilliant. The interview I watched last night really gave me an understanding. I'm glad to hear that, Lee. I got mixed reviews. Do you have to pay for water? Oh yeah, you're so right. It's also wasteful. You're so right, though. I try to not do that, but also if I get hyper focused on one thing or another, I get forgetful. So I just wanted to interact. I felt bad because I hadn't interacted with you guys for a hot second because I was, doing my dishes. So let me finish here. Because I don't remember what's attached to what, but we have well water and city water at our house. And if I remember correctly, like our pool is on one and we're on the other. And I forget the setup. It's been explained to me 1,000 times. OMG, hi, it's been so long since I've seen you. I made that fan art of you. Hi, Popco. Yeah, I remember. Glad to see you. I hope you're doing good. I'm not really over on TikTok much as of recent. I hate when I do that, yeah. In my husband's house in Europe, he has his own hot water heater. And when you run it out, it's out for the night. I ran that shit out in 10 minutes doing dishes. Oh, God. I'm so glad you explained more about heaters, and thank you, Peaks. I don't regret doing that live. I really had to sit with myself. I was really on the fence. But the right move that I made was taking the time to process my feelings and not immediately hopping to the decision to go live. If I had done that live earlier in the day or the day prior, because I don't think I could have done it the day prior. But if I had done it like earlier in the day, I probably would have had like a breakdown on live, and that's not what I wanted. And I honestly thought I was gonna cry more, and I didn't. And I was really happy about it. I, honest to God, thought I was gonna be way more emotional, but I really kept it together, and I think that's because of two things. I got a lot of my emotions out prior in like more constructive ways, and I took an hour nap. So. It was weird how worlds collided because I'm also a fan of Jessica Messica, yeah. I was shocked when she liked my channel so much. I told her this directly. I was like, before we interacted, I was afraid of you. So, when I saw her in my comments, I was like, I don't know. But then, like, as time went on, like, I could just, because it's like, I've heard a lot of things, whatever. And, I realized that like she genuinely likes my content, and I'm here for anybody that's here for me, like from a genuine place. She's a girl's girl. That's what's up. So am I. You responded, not reacted. Thank you, Chismosa, for recognizing that. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I'm doing great. I've just started a big project, and I got my first ever video on my ARG out yesterday. That's awesome. I stand Jessica Messica. Yeah. I just know that, and she said it before herself, she's seen as a controversial controversial figure, right? So, but she's never caused a problem in my chat, and she's been nice and chill, and yeah. I mean, all I can really do is, like, accept people for face value and hope for the best, because, like, it really sucks that there are people out there who, like, purposefully pretend to be fake nice, and people that, like, pretend to be fans of me in my chat, and then come to find out they're, like, over in other channels, saying really destructive, nasty shit to me and are about me, and are purposefully trying to, like, integrate themselves into my community with malicious intention. And that really sucks. That's the world that we live in, and that's the world that I have to operate around. Like, and like, because that is a reality, I just have to be mindful in terms of boundaries and things like that. And like, it truly sucks. Like, it just sucks donkey balls. Like, I don't know what else to say to that. And so I just do the best that I can, and I hope that as time passes, people recognize people. Well, I will say this. I was, so I checked out, Oh Lordy, It's Jordy for the first time in a really long time. I found Oh Lordy, It's Jordy back when I, like, found Zach organically, like, in Omaha, when I lived in Omaha. And he was a tiny, tiny channel. And I watched him for a bit, and then, I'll be honest, low-key, I started, like, hate watching just a little bit. Because it went to me being, like, I wasn't sure about him, but back then, he was, like, really nasty about Amber in certain ways that I did not find enjoyable as a viewer. But I would just, like, sit back and I'd watch, and I'd, like, have my own thoughts and opinions about things. And eventually I was just like, this isn't serving me, so I stopped watching it. And I hadn't checked in on him in a really long time. He's grown a lot as a channel in that time, obviously. And before I got a comment on my YouTube, I started watching some of his more recent streams about this specific thing that was going on, because I was curious. And I immediately noticed how he was handling it with a lot more respect than I assumed he would give based on my prior preconceived notion of him, right? And I was like, oh, because, like, he wasn't showing certain parts of the footage, he wasn't showing the face of certain people who had passed, and, like, he was just being very, like, guys, I get you want to see it, because a lot of his chat was like, oh, just show it to us already, like, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, I get it, but, like, basically, like, I gotta do what I feel is right, and I really respect that. And then I get a comment from somebody letting me know that they found me because I was mentioned in someone's reaction stream, and I asked who, and they said, oh Lordy, it's Jordy. I was like, oh, that's crazy, because I was literally just started watching that video, and I walked off to finish doing something else, but I planned to go back anyway. So I did, and then I found out it was one of you guys. It's literally you, Elle. Oh my gosh, you're in the chat. That's so funny. It was literally Elle. I saw who it was, and I saw you going to bat for me with somebody else who doesn't like me, which is, like, their prerogative, right? But I was, like, watching. I was like, this is, like, a weird, like, experience, because, like, I'm such a YouTube consumer, and I've been a YouTube consumer far longer than I've been a creator. But, like, being both can be weird sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be watching things, and I'm just, like, vibing, and all of a sudden I come up in the conversation, and I'm like, what was I doing? What's happening? So anyway, but yes, it was you. But I will say, like, I'm really intrigued in, like, watching some more of his videos to see, because I remember gaining the opinion of not liking him, and I think I recently made reference to that, but again, I made that opinion years ago, and so I just had, like, decided to be like, let me see, things change, you know. And I had noticed that, like, for the most part, Jordy had never mentioned me, and so I was like, I didn't know if he knew who I was or not, and based off of the reaction, he clearly doesn't, which, understandable. But yeah. I just was like surprised, I guess. There is a love kind of thing. There is a love kind of thing that you can call people out. Lee, can you clarify what that comment means? Oh, yeah, also, because the thing is I think I might start watching him, not even just because of, like, any ALR coverage, but I've been really interested in the Doherty Dozen stuff for a long time. Oh, my lips are dry. Due to, I used to keep up a little bit more with the Dad Challenge podcast, which, as a person, but I like his mission of wanting to call out child exploitation. Oh my god, I need to find some chapstick or something. What's bothering me? You have mixed feelings on Jordy? Can you expand on that, honestly? I think you're a good judge of character to be able to weed out assholes that are just trying to... Hold on just a second, my brother. Sorry. Go ahead.
Got more grocery bags.
Levi.
What?
I asked you to send me pictures if they didn't have the same brand. I specifically hate that brand of cottage cheese.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll eat it. Thank you for going to the store for me.
The thing is, this was the only cottage cheese they had in that store.
Oh my god, the damn cottage cheese trend is killing me. I can't get my supply.
You know what to say, there's a thing like that out there, huh?
Yeah, there really is. Oh, yeah, and that's 2%, not 0%. That's all I saw in the pictures, so...
Yeah.
So, I'll explain better in the future, but next time, apparently, I can add you as, like, an authorized person, and I can just place a pickup order. And then we don't have to worry about this anymore. Someone informed me. I thought I had to physically be there if I did it online. So, thank you. I hate cottage cheese. Okay. But, yeah, I do want to know more about your mixed opinions. Girl, I was so blown away by your live. Unfortunately, I didn't see it live. Jordy has grown, but you also have to know that he's hella sarcastic. He's more mean than Jordy. DCP. I don't like DCP as, like, a human in a lot of ways, but I like his desire to help save kids. Oh. Levi, since you're, like, in your work clothes, are you okay with being on camera right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't want to have to worry about that. Okay. Do you think it's okay to talk about your videos, good or bad? I mean, I have really, like, strong opinions about, like, people who abuse copyright and things like that, so you're never going to catch me doing that. I think for the most part, everyone has a right to use public content to commentate how they see fit. Asterisk, I think some people abuse that right. People that their names will never leave my mouth. Period. I believe that some people make content about other people from a place of really, truly unhealthy obsession. I think that that's a very small minority of the videos that get made about me. There is a specific person I'm thinking of, but I've heard some names thrown around about people who talk about me, but I've never seen their content, and I have no real desire to. I did recently watch what's her name? One of the videos that Shakira made about me, because it was a video where I wasn't eating in it, so there wasn't going to be food policing, because one of the fastest ways to piss me off is food policing. I think it's so stupid as a concept, but I was really surprised when I watched her video, because I felt like I walked away from it with some takeaways. And I honestly only ended up looking it up after, like, the 20th fucking time somebody said, like, have you seen Shakira's reactions of you? I was like, well, if this many people are asking about it and like da 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 da, I at least want to know. Like, I want a frame of reference. I had no frame of reference to her otherwise. And I left a really long comment on the video. I have no idea if she's seen it or not because I haven't gone back. But I left a really long comment with my thoughts, which were I would say overall majority more positive than not. But in that video, my one issue I had with the video with her, an issue feels like even a strong word, but my one issue was that she seemed to be really like, I don't know if jonesing is the right word, I'm sorry if it's not, but like really jonesing for me to be like showing what my binges look like on camera. And maybe I misinterpreted that moment, but that's how it came across to me. And I didn't like that because it's like, and I've explained this before, I purposefully do not show my worst moments on camera. And that's not to hide from it. Like, clearly I talk about the existence of them when they happen, but I'm not going to give certain kind of people what they want, you know? So I'll get more into that in a second. But let me get back to the comments. That'll do it.
Yeah. It actually costs about like $3, but
Okay. Well, you had to buy way more expensive yogurt, so that doesn't surprise me. I'll get that other 10 to you soon. Did you buy potato chips?
yes.
Can you put those somewhere where I don't know where they are?
Okay.
Thank you.
Just be wary when you go to the freezer outside.
Huh?
Just be wary when you go to the freezer outside.
Boy. Okay. Anyway, I don't like when people come into Girl World without doing their research. I don't particularly dislike Jordy, but he annoys me to an extent. Okay, what's your opinion? And totally valid. And like I said, I think it's like kind of where I was at also prior. But what I saw most recently, I liked. But again, it's only been a couple videos, so I don't know. I might pop back in. I haven't decided. It's like going to depend on time and energy. Because I feel like I'm struggling to have time for some of my faves. Like, I feel like I'm really behind with Tiny Blue. So yeah, her was not who I had in mind. I mean, she's a lot, but I don't take her seriously. I'm not aware with her. She doesn't try to interfere with my chat in life like another channel does. Did you see the interview with Kybella? That dude wants to take her channel down. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, to be honest with you. Hi, Papaya. I feel you. Keep potato chips far away from me, especially because he buys them in the big bags. That's my bigger issue. Real moments in the Jan house, LOL. You're not wrong, Chris. I am stressed, Papaya, but I'm okay. I'm here. I started watching Tiny Blue because of you. Yay, she deserves it. It's funny because I didn't like the first time because of his Eugenia videos because he didn't know that much, but I got over it and now I love him. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Eugenia except like I've seen some videos. I know that she's allowed like men with predatory behaviors to run rampant in the Discord. There's been a lot of stuff with the Discord in the past. I don't know how current any of that stuff is. I honestly think that Eugenia gets away with a lot because she has that like soft, pretty voice. Is obviously unhealthily thin, right? But like, just she's idolized by a lot of young girls for that. You know, I think that much like other people and creators who share their stuff online, it's just like, at what point do you acknowledge the fact that there's an extremely unhealthy, concerning relationship between her and her mother that is like, that like feeds into this bizarre situation that's not ever properly addressed. And like, she's in her 30s, and it's so interesting because it's like she's almost homebound similarly to Foodie, but on the absolute opposite scale. And it seems to be more motivated by the mom than anything, you know? It really seems like she's in an extremely like controlling relationship with her mom that's like expanded far into like her 30s. And that's a lot. She just turned 30 yesterday? Oh, wow. Okay. I couldn't keep up with her. I hope she gets better too. Me too. I like Eugenia, but she needs to act her age and take responsibility. It's just like one of those things where she's so deep in her disorders that she's like, it's fascinating. And I think it's interesting that like, because he brought up Eugenia once or twice in that video, because when you really think about it, like, there's a lot of similarity with Eugenia and like the ALR and the Foodies of it all, but just in very different fonts, if you will. You know? It's just fascinating to me. Because there's like a level of self-delusion there, right? Like, you have to have that if you're in a situation like Eugenia is. And while Shane Dawson sucks for a lot of reasons, he particularly sucks for what he did with Eugenia. The food noise is the same. That's interesting. Hey girl, hey Weesh. And on top of it, she has 0 life skills. And that's so interesting because, again, that makes me think of ALR, because it's like, you have all this free time, you could be investing in yourself in other ways. And you're not. Yeah. I mean, it's like, I'll never forget the clip I saw of like a TikTok live. She went outside to go look at the moon. And her mom had bells on the door. And she was genuinely scared when she realized her mom heard her try to go outside. And then she was just like, oh, let me just like try to look out the window. That's genuinely so sad. Somebody really waited 5 minutes to say Whopper. Oh my gosh, I hope you feel so much better, Dr. Frosty. I hope that helps. I hope that made you feel better, baby. I don't think she's spoken on it, but I mean, she's, at the time, was 29. That was a semi-recent thing that happened, like in the past months, right? But there's a lot of other evidence to show that her mother is very controlling and abusive. Well, happy birthday, Dakota. I hope you're having a good day. That's what's up. Thanks for the sub. Enjoy your Whopper, right? That caught me off guard, LMAO. What caught you off guard, Popco? Yeah, it is scary. And it's like, it's just like, it's like the reverse way of making someone like dependent on you. Because she's frail and weak, you know, literally. Oh, Brooke, when I say this, if it comes off any kind of negative way towards you, I don't mean it like that at all. But when I tell you I couldn't give a fuck less about Foodie anymore, I mean that shit with my whole chest. I don't give a shit what she buys, what she eats, what she does. Unless she leaves that man and goes to Canada and stays there for 2 months, I don't give a fuck anymore. I am I am checked out of Foodieverse. Like, I made an executive decision a couple days ago. Like, I'm still mildly intrigued and invested with the ALR stuff. Because there's always going to be a part of me that's, like, secretly, like, rooting for ALR to get it together and figure it out. Like, I have a single shred of hope for her that I do not have for Foodie. And, a lot more empathy for Amber because, like, I don't fuck with bigots, so I don't have any empathy for Foodie. They waited 5 minutes to say Whopper. I looked up from my ARG planning so quick. I'm afraid about what will happen when, yeah. Oh, Vicky, no, I don't think he is. I don't. I feel like, first and foremost, if he was, he would be far more involved in the mukbang content. I think that he is an enabler. And I think that feeders are inherently enablers. But, excuse me, enablers are not inherently feeders. I think that he's into some deranged stuff. We've seen it. I think that he's just really into degradation in general. I think that he just knows that food is a thing that can be used to manipulate and get what he wants to make her happy. Happy's strong quotations. To appease her. And I think that she is the only reason she is the way that she is. I think that she is the only reason that she gets what she wants to eat, because we saw what happened with that, like, 5-hour live about the donuts. Like, when someone is an addict like that, they are relentless and they'll do whatever they can to get what they want and walk over anybody to make it happen. Hey Jessica, I just finished your video on the ALR stuff, and thank you for speaking out with your experience and being so kind and compassionate. You have such a good heart. Thank you, hon. It's good to see you, Jessica. If Foodie is making money on TikTok to supplement her income, she won't come back to Canada, even if she does. Oh, she'd have to actually be on TikTok and then put effort in. She's not been doing that. I know you stay out of it, Chris, so I know you don't know that, but yeah, I think he's just a sick fucking enabler too. Foodie is Foodie's worst nightmare. Yeah, Foodie is Foodie's worst enemy. Foodie is Foodie's own problem. So, you know, let me do this for a second. Ugh. Right. Thank you, I agree. I think he does whatever she wants because she gives him an easy lifestyle. Yeah. They use each other. But kind of over talking about her, to be honest. Hey, Lynn. was just really surprised because now I've had at least 2 or 3 people say that they think I got to ALR, and I don't think that's what happened. I think that Tommy broke up with her, and I think my chat was right. Like, I was saying, like, no, I don't think that's going to be what happens. Or I guess just maybe wait and see was more what I said. And I think that everything got too real. And I think that there's other parts of this that, like, we just aren't privy to. Because, like, I remember when my life, like, fell apart and I almost lost my relationship due to the hate forums. Like, they posted, like, my partner's parents' names. They posted all this information. And then one of my partner's exes found out about everything by Googling his email, which was one of the pieces of information that got doxed. And she sent a really long email to his parents when they didn't fully know me yet, with all the lies on the forum, compromising pictures of me on the forum, all this shit. And the reason that I had to leave the internet was because I had 2 choices, and I've said this before. I either could delete all my social media and keep my relationship, or keep my social media, and we had to break up because he was in the middle of a really nasty custody battle with a different ex, and the other ex basically threatened to blackmail the information. And this ex was really shitty because my ex had 2 kids. And one of the big sticking points I had near the end of the relationship with him was that at that point he should have been reaching back out and trying to rebuild a relationship with his child, and he didn't care to. And that bothered me because the mom was the original problem. She quite literally told him to pick between his kids. So he picked the one that didn't have a mom to be a mom. And that was horrible. It was a horrible... I was there with him through the whole thing. It was horrible. But after a certain point, I kept trying to talk to him about it. Anytime it would come up, head in the sand. And he shared some stuff with me that I'm not going to get into on the internet, but like, there's a girl out there without a dad, and he just never seemed to care to fix that. And that bothered me a lot. And so, oh, this is clean. So, let me see. Hey, Andy. Hi, and I'm glad to have you here, Mama. Tajay? Yeah, Vicky, I feel you on that. I genuinely don't care about Anna. I know bits and pieces. I just don't care. I find her boring. I think he means roast me. And I mean, sure, if you want to get blocked by my mods. I can't with the fucking internet. I'm dead. Papaya, what the hell are you talking about? I'm surprised you don't support other big women. Who are you referring to? ALR and fucking Foodie? women am I not supporting? I don't You know what I used to do? I used to blindly support fat people because I was a part of a movement that encouraged that. Now, I support people based on their character, their integrity, their behaviors, and their ethics. The people I'm talking about don't have those. I don't hate her. I don't like her. I don't like her content. I think she's fake. I think she's a corporate shill. I think her content is bad. Oh my God. Wait, Vicky, why did you delete that comment? I think those are funny. Why'd you delete that? I think that's hilarious. Whoa. Oh, okay. The person who's pretending to be me is making me laugh. I'm not upset by that. Anna is so fake. And she's so entitled. And entitlement pisses me off. Ugh. That shit pisses me off. Hi, Jordan. We support women who support honorable women. Bingo. I've also stopped supporting people based on their body type. Because why? Like, if I think you're fat and hot, I'm gonna support you. If I just think you're hot, I'm gonna support you because, like, of that, like, girl kind of reason. But 9 times out of 10, I'm supporting somebody based on their behavior, their content, how they portray themselves, what they're saying. That's my focus. I love tie-dye, LB. Thank you. Got you, papaya. I don't like the perfect influencer type of content. Same. It is unrelatable. Guys, by the way, mods, don't be deleting these. I think they're hilarious. Unless they say something bad. But these, like, are these the same person? I must know. That's so fucking funny. You have a lot of time. Bless you. But I support anyone who wants to be better for themselves, not someone who wants to hurt themselves for fame and riches. Yeah. Agreed, Lynn. Agreed. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Fucking... I love my brother, 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 I love my brother. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love my brother, I love my brother. I'm not mad at him. I'm a little mad at him. There for a bit. Hello. Let's see. We really waited 5 minutes to be funny, lol, right? Like, if you're gonna wait 5 minutes to troll, be funny. Do better. I love my brother times 67. I do this daily with I love my father. Yeah. Somebody's here to get some attention. Carmina, thank you so much for the super chat. Vicky, that is a bold assumption for you to make. I never said that. I can't with these fake accounts of me. They're so funny. This is harmless trolling. I think this is funny. Just don't spam too much. And that's great. Because I freaking adore you, Carmina. Okay, guys. So I'm going to wait a bit and I'm going to try to clean this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think I did receive a couple wish list items. So I have to look and see where, like, I'm going to go, like, black out the addresses because it's on live. So I'll go deal with that off camera for a second. But I think I'm going to open them on the live. Made back in time to make chili, spaghetti, and vibe. Hell yeah. Yeah. Because I had somebody ask me about my wish list, so I added some new stuff in it. Because I had, like, a bunch of old random crap on it that wasn't really relevant to anything I needed anymore. So I updated my Amazon wish list. Huh? Oh, come on, don't be unfunny, because then I have to remove you. You gotta stick with the bit, my guy. I'm just waiting for the bleach to do its thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, so this user here was requesting acts of feederism from me in my last live. So let me make this very clear. I don't give two shits if you pay $2.99 a month to be a member on my channel. That doesn't give you a right to disrespect me. So, deuces. I appreciate my members, the people that want to support me and be there for me. But, yeah, you don't get to just act a fucking fool because you pay me, money. Yeah, I'm very open about that. If you have more questions, you can watch my last live. I don't know, Nashi. Yeah. He asked to pay me $75 to eat Taco Bell. So he can. Chris, what are you lost on? This guy that I just hid. I hid him, so the comments I think gone now. He called me a fat ass bitch. That said some nasty shit. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't absorb it. And then I proceeded to call him out because in my live yesterday, he has been in members only lives and acted supportive of me. But again, I literally touched on this earlier. People pretend to be fans of me. They'll even pay money to pretend to be fans of me, which is a wild life choice that I do not understand. But again, I digress. And then he just, I think I did mute him temporarily. Yes, or Mod did. I don't remember. But he requested that, like, he said, can I pay you $75 to eat a specific item from Taco Bell? And I did not want to make that live about drama in my community. So I just kind of left it be for the most part, knowing that a dumbass bitch like that was going to come back. So, and I was right. Didn't take long. You'd have to have a life to take a long time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. See, I just repeated I love my brother like 60 times. I fixed the problem. It's not a big deal, and I'll talk to him about it later. I cannot remember the last time I yelled at a human being. I was raised by yellers. I used to yell a lot, but I live a quieter, softer life now because let's see. I don't care. I didn't absorb it. Flex. Thank you. That's how I handle hate. You know, I don't give two shits. I really don't. Yeah. Hey, Salmon. Hurt people, hurt others. That's why people are so rude. And I've made it my life mission. I've made it my life's mission to try to not spread around my own hurt. And I don't respect people that don't do the same. Let's do people not... do people not read the room? Yeah, I don't know, man. Gotcha. Was stuff from your mama deleted? Oh my god, you're really like... Oh my god, he's actually in my chat, like, going to bat for ALR. Okay. That is a life choice, my friend. I explained myself well enough in my live. If you choose to not watch it, I don't care. Have I ever been approached to appear on reality TV? Would you consider being a part of a show? And if yes, what kind of show? I'm going to keep that to myself right now. That's what I'm going to say. Eventually, I may go more into that. Paying just to harass someone is crazy. Agreed. Not today. We're not doing a health update today. I talked a little bit about it in the beginning of the live, but no, I'm protecting myself. I'm assuming we're all grown adults here. I hope we're all grown adults here. I find out minors in my chat, they're being hidden, and not because I dislike them, but to protect them. Because keeping minors in your chat when you know they're minors just to, like, keep your little ass pats is fucking weird behavior. Protect children. It's not hard. The people who pay to harass just have nothing better to do with their lives. Just let them crawl back to wherever they came from. He picked an interesting hill. Your mama loves ALR, LOL. Yeah, man. I don't get it. I gave her the chance to have a conversation that we didn't have. Nothing she said to me wasn't publicly known. And I shared what I said. And I don't regret it for a second. Yo mama and Nail are crushing on each other. I'm not the one who said that, BB. Wild take. You cannot like everything a person does and still not want to see them suffer. Fucking literally. That's why I stopped watching Twitch so much. People don't protect kids enough. Yeah. For real. Okay. This is already better. I want to keep going, but I need to sit for a minute. Let me get the dishwasher rolling at least. And your mama is on other reactors' lives, so I personally wouldn't trust them here with those comments. Oh, fuck no. He was playing nice with me in the beginning, but he's pissed that I didn't jump on the ALR foodie bandwagon of being Yo Mama fans, so he's mad. Alright, stay mad. You don't even know shit about my life because you just, like, half-ass pay attention to some of my content. Don't do your research, and I don't respect people that don't do their research. If you're just there to clown, like, that's not content I'm interested in. Oh, Andrea, so I did talk about it in the beginning of the live, but I directly DM'd with ALR. We have an open line of communication on Instagram because, like, we don't follow each other. But she reached out to me back in October. Yeah. And I've mentioned it a million times, so you know it is what it is. Like we exchanged. She found out I was a Zach Michael fan. She didn't quite like that. Um, she wasn't mean to me. We had a pleasant exchange. I sent her a warning DM about shit going on in the community. Um, at the time, it was a while ago. The last time before I reached out to her, I sent her a message. She just heart reacted to it because I was like, I don't know if you know what's going on, but you shouldn't really be bringing up this specific creator right now because there's a person trying to ruin her life, and if your presence is surrounding her at this present moment, it could really impact you IRL. Be careful. And she hearted that, and then we didn't speak again until the stuff I shared in my most recent live. We're not friends. I've never pretended to be ALR's friend. I reached out as a concerned person with a very specific line of knowledge in something that could really impact her life. We're not friends. I reached out in a friendly manner because that's who I am as a person. But me and ALR would never be friends. Regardless of what even she thinks on my side of that, we would never be friends. That doesn't mean I wish this on her. That doesn't mean I want this for her. You know what I'm saying? I followed Alex Rosen. Who's Alex Rosen? I'd have to Google to remember who Alex Rosen is. I might have just followed because they have like fire tweets. I don't know. Yeah. I usually like Yo Mama, but don't come and sing in when you don't even know. I'll be so real with you guys. When he reacted to like the whole London Boy thing, that was the only time I've seen his content. I skipped to my part because this was like a research thing. He made me laugh once. Good for him. Like I genuinely like really laughed. The fucking zooming in on the hotel bed got me, okay? Like it was funny. But the other shit I don't like. I don't like the tone of his chat. I don't like content that's just like clowning like that without any real depth. That's just not me. That's not for me. It's for other people. I don't judge people that watch Yo Mama. Like, do whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Just don't be fake with me. That I don't fuck with. I like to ask questions directly to people who know about the topic, especially medical topics, because I'm in the medical field. Plus, I want to be a brain surgeon. That's awesome. I love that you spoke up. Thank you, Lindsay. But yeah, he's really mad about me speaking out about ALR, which is so weird. Because earlier, when I referenced the irrelevant reactor, I was talking about Yo Mama. He shared my community tab post accusing me of making it about me, which is wild. Because I'm not the one that made it about me. All the people contacting me brought me into it. I had people literally like, I don't want to say begging me. That's not the right word, but they were like, please, like, make this. Like, I think they gave good reasons as to why I should talk about it, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I feel like I made the right move. So I have more cleaning to do. And you know what I don't want to do? That. Oh, predator catchers. Then okay. Yeah, then that's probably why I followed them. So awful, Sam. Hold on. I've missed some stuff. Hold on. I once had an ex-friend dox my 3-year-old's name in a chat to make me mad on Twitch. That's horrible. And I'm sorry. You're a good person, Rosie. I wish more people were like that. Thank you, Cows. You got it, Rosie. You'll feel so proud of yourself for getting it done. Thank you. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, thank you. What's my favorite fragrance? I would love to know. I really love that Plur Vanilla. I think I've already posted that video. Yeah, it was a while ago. I recently bought something, I think that footage might still be in my phone. I need to go through and kind of... I've been trying to vlog a bit here and there. It's been really confusing, but I did start... Oh yeah, I did start a shop with me. So... I bought a perfume in the shop with me, like a cheap one. Hey, Malaysia. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's the vanilla spray. I really love it. I'll be honest, I can't remember exactly where it's at this present moment. It's pissing me off because I've been wanting to layer it with the peach perfume. But I digress. Yeah. It's worth it if you need a perfume. That brand, like, for that price point, the quality is stellar. Okay. Okay. I watched someone, I forget their name, they didn't seem to like you. I don't understand why people would hate you so much. You seem nice and well adjusted. I don't know. They kept saying you were lying. Yeah, there are people that are really dedicated to the narrative that I'm a liar. I was once associated with someone who's a very dangerous, like, narcissistic person and is really, really good at being fake on the internet and has been fake on the internet as the profession for 20 years now. And I don't speak on them by name. I don't talk about the situation anymore. But they smeared my name publicly, like, within the past year, and that dredged up a lot of shit for me. And they're like a really bad person, but they're so, frankly, irrelevant, and there's so little about them on the internet that's not on XXX rated sites that, like, you really only see what they present of themselves in a very highly edited format. And so that person basically did the whole thing of, like, accusing me of being a narcissist, accusing me of being a liar, accusing me of being all of these things that they actually are. And in the process of accusing me of being those things, they accused me of doing something called DARVA, which I had not been aware of prior. And when I read it, I went, oh my God, this is what they did to me. Wow. And there was a time where I made a video out of pure anger, and I was hell-bent on, like, getting the truth out there. The video was up for maybe 4 hours, and then I took it down because I just realized that I was done. I was done with the bullshit. I was done with, I was done with everything. This was a while ago. I honestly don't even remember what month it all happened in. But I was done, with the fighting. I was done with all of it, and that's when I just decided to kind of let karma handle it themselves. And my life versus their life speaks for itself. And I'm just going to continue on doing me. I, frankly, make it a point to not lie online because, one, I have a bad memory. If I'm lying, I'm gonna get fucked up and I'm gonna get caught. And I know that. I'm not a good liar. The people that, like, know me know that. And I pride myself on being an authentic and honest person. And so also I just genuinely believe that a small section of it, and this is not for everybody. And also, I've done some fucked up shit. I've said recently on record, in 2019, I was a piece of shit. 'Cause I was. I've done shitty things. I can say with full confidence that almost every time that that's been the case, it's not been purposeful. It's not been like malicious. That's what I was looking for. But intent doesn't equal impact, and I preach that every fucking day. So whether how I intended it or not, my impact in the past on a lot of people has been shitty. And all I can do is take accountability for that. Darvo is safe to Google. It's a narcissism tactic. And so for me, I let my community see me for who I am. I don't censor my life in the sense of like beyond like what's keeping my family safe and like myself safe and things like that. But I believe that there are people out there that are just going to, until the day I die, believe that I'm a liar, and that's out of my control. And their opinion of me is none of my business. And I'm not worried about it. I don't lose sleep over it because I know it's not true. Like, in the bottom of my soul, when my head touches my pillow at night, when I close my eyes, I know that I'm not a liar. I know that I'm not deceiving people. I know that what I say is what I mean. Whether or not I can follow through on it is a whole other fucking question. Whether or not I backtrack or make mistakes or whatever. That's what this ride here is. So that's my little diatribe about that. Ashley, I apologize if I didn't see your question. I gotta keep scrolling up too, but to become a member, you have to be on a PC or on a browser. It won't let you do it through the app to join. I should have remembered to add the members link in the description of my lives. I just forgot to do that. I saw in a recent live somebody had a link for iPhone memberships, and I need to find out how to get that link so I can link that. I don't know if it's the same link and he just labeled it that way. I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. I had not seen that before. I love peachy scents too. Yeah. So like that's the thing is like I'm not gonna watch people that think I'm a liar because I know they're coming from, if not a malicious place, a wrong frame of mind. Like that's just that. Like I'm like, I don't entertain that narrative. People want Rosie to be like the next ALR because they're bored. And that's been said directly to me before. And she's her own person doing her own thing. It really irritates me. Yeah, it's such a bizarre parasocial phenomenon. Yeah. So desperate to put Rosie into a box that isn't meant for her. Thank you. I'm sorry you can't use perfume anymore. It makes me feel good. LOL, I'm the same. I'd rather not lie and have to keep track. I can barely keep track of reality. LOL. Yeah. I actually want to tell a story about this because I don't know, Papaya, and I don't really want to give the name or clout of someone that doesn't fucking like me and thinks I'm a liar in my chat, if I'm being honest with you. I don't care. They have their right to use their platform and say what they want on it, just as I do, and I don't tend to feel the need to disrespect that, you know? Like, they have, that is their right, being on the internet. I mean, yeah, you're spreading misinformation, but again, not my circus, not my monkey. But when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had a phase where I lied a lot, and that happened for a few reasons. I think one, it's developmentally normal for children to have phases of lying. And what ended up happening for me is my mom ended up taking it like really personally and getting really, really, really angry about it. And then it got to a point where like no matter what I did, I was accused of being a liar, which like is one of the reasons why like I don't engage with that narrative, because of this experience I'm about to get into, and because I don't lie. I do everything I can to talk in ways of being honest in terms of my life and stuff. There are things that I choose not to share because all content creators choose things not to share because of boundaries. But I don't create false narratives. I don't got time for that shit. But my mom would just basically accuse me of like every time I said anything, I was lying. And a lot of the time when I was lying, she wouldn't catch it. But then the times where I wasn't lying, she would. And so eventually at some point, there was just like this constant back and forth with me and her. And I had like, at some point I had like been like, okay, well, I don't want to lie. I don't want to keep getting in trouble, like blah, 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 blah. But she kept accusing me of lying when I wasn't. And like for a good period of time too. And so I went, you know what? I was a Mormon, so screw it. I just decided to lean into it. I was like, well, if I'm going to keep getting in trouble for lying, then I want to benefit from lying. Because like, again, I was a kid. And so it just ended up escalating and it was like over petty shit. Like it was never like serious shit. It was just like shit that I knew I'd get yelled at about, and I just didn't want to get yelled at. So a perfect example of this was my mom and I got into a fight over something about toilet paper. I don't know. I was like a very teen. I wasn't an adult yet, but I was like definitely a later teen. And again, I don't remember the total specifics here, but there was something to do with like, I think changing a toilet paper roll, something to do with toilet paper. So really asinine here, right? And she asked me something and I knee-jerk reacted, and I said no instead of yes, or yes instead of no. And I thought to myself, like, why did I do that? And then like it proceeded to fall into like a big argument, a big thing. I got screamed at, whatever, blah blah. And I remember leaving that exchange and I was just so mad. I was just really frustrated. I was angry. And I was like, I'm done lying. Like, I don't know, it was just like a moment of like growing up, honestly. I think it was like a maturity moment for me of just like things clicking and just being like, this shit's not worth it, this is stupid. And literally ever since then, I've always really prided myself on being honest. I'm very transparent about my past. Yeah. The shit that I'd speak out against, I speak out against it because I did it. I was fully immersed in it. For not only the money, but my personal relationships. And it may have started one way, developed into another. I'm very transparent about who I used to be because I know that any fucking day, shit could resurface. And I would just be like, yeah, I've in previous videos, I've said this and talked about this, or if something were to catch me by surprise, I'd have to address it and hold myself accountable for that, because that's all I can do. That is the only thing I can do. So I can't sit here and pretend that like I'm some perfect, infallible person who's like better than other people, because I'm fucking not. But at the end of the day, when I go to sleep, I know I'm not a liar. And random reaction channels on the internet saying otherwise. Not my circus, not my monkey. Intent doesn't equal impact. Love that. Agreed. Holy crap, I think my mother uses the Darvo tactic. I just Googled it. I'm so sorry to hear that. Unknown. I've been on YouTube just over a year now. How could anyone misconstrue you for ALR? You are vastly different people. It's very closed-minded. Yeah. Honestly, it's most of the time, like, with new audiences, they literally, like, look at me and they're like, oh, my God, fat person with dark hair. and brown eyes. ALR. Like, literally. It's what it is. Okay, thank you. I just want to say, normally I'm a silent watcher, but I want you to know that you are my major comfort channel. You come across genuine and authentic, which is hard to come by, and I hope work is going well for you. Thank you so much, Ashley B. I really appreciate that. Is your members only content only on TikTok? No, it's only here. I haven't found a way to become a member on YouTube. So if you go to my videos, I would click on a random one a little further back because I have to double check. I think I need to update some of my descriptions. I have a link to join as a member in all my descriptions. When you're on a computer, there's a join button when you're subscribed to someone. And so you can join that way. And then, yeah. Shrug on her channel page. If you use a browser on your phone, there is an option to be a member. You can't see it on the app. Thank you. Yeah, so what Chris said. You can go to Safari and like type in my name on YouTube and go to my channel page. This is why I fuck with you, Rosie. Thank you, Vicky. I had a similar experience with my mom. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, for one, I can see gifted members on my live. Yay! But two, thank you, Jessica. Oh, yeah, I'm just watching everybody roll in. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, so welcome. Welcome to Skirty, Diary of a Recovering Fatty, Pecan, Gothic Queen, Cozy, Myriad, Chantal's Maid, Sandra, Debbie, and Aquarius Love. Thank you guys so much I hope you guys enjoy the membership. Everybody thank Jessica. Oh my gosh, yay, thank you. Weird, you seem really consistent and concise every time you talk about your trauma. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I've done a lot of work in trauma therapy to make that happen. Thank you for noticing. I'm so sorry you have so much trauma. It's a lot of trauma for one lifetime. You're so strong. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you don't have any trust issues with your mom anymore. That would be hard for me. We've come a long way. I still have triggers, but we've come a long way. What do you think about the Amberlynn girlfriend drama? My most recent live prior to this one, Diana, definitely watched that. You are way nicer than ALR, no comparison. Well, thank you for thinking I'm nice. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kylie. So memberships, they start at $2.99 a month. They allow you access to members only lives. They allow you early access to my content. There's going to be another video going up. I just got the Mormon story time up for members only. So that's up and available right now for people. There's also a retro react that's been up for members for a hot minute. I keep moving it around life and having more current content because that's a pre-recorded piece of content. I have another pre-recorded piece of content coming up regarding a brand that I'm working with and I'm really excited about. Therapy is a bitch. I hate therapy, but it's necessary. Yeah. Sav, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it, you guys. Every little bit counts and I really, really, really appreciate it. I think it's def worth it. Most channels only give you stickers, LOL. Thank you. I put in a lot of effort for, I wish you for a membership. Oh, that live was awesome. Thank you, Gothic Queen. You need to be on a computer. They removed the option on Safari. It's a pain. Oh no. I don't know why YouTube is literally taking money out of their own pockets by making this difficult. That's so bizarre to me. Yeah, I've been gifted other memberships before and people really don't do much with it, but Rosie does. Thanks, guys. Oh, I wish I got a membership. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Oh, you're good, Lexi. So yeah, and I do keep the entry like low cost because life is hard. Inflation is crazy. And if you want to monetarily support me more, I have higher tiers. Like a lot of people choose tier 2, which from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Tier 2 I think is like roughly $7 a month. But not everybody could afford, I'm assuming not everybody can afford $7 a month. So that's why I keep the tier 1 low. I don't have much, to be transparent, there's not much difference in terms of like the pricing beyond just like your level of wanting to support me financially, I suppose. Because I feel like I do give a value for memberships that are high enough to warrant a $5 to $7 price range, but I don't want to price out people that really want to support me and just can't justify the additional like $5 or whatever a month. So yeah, I had to use YouTube desktop mode on Safari. Oh yeah, so if you move it to desktop mode, yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I think I want to make some popcorn. This is looking real mighty tasty. But let me finish cleaning first. Ugh. It does have 2 A's on Safari. Click that and go into desktop mode. Oh, okay. What's my favorite food? Right now, I don't have a favorite food because me and food are beefing right now. I love you from the cheap seats, girl. And I love you for that so much. Thanks for showing up, you know? That's cool. I love that. That's great. That's fan-fucking-tastic, actually. Oh, God. Why do you have to ruin the vibe and be a racist piece of shit? I have a question for you if you want to answer. You can always ask it. I'll let you know if I don't want to answer it. What did you do for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet. I've actually technically I haven't not eaten much today, which is one of the reasons why I need to finish cleaning. And then I think I might comprise a meal here. Representing. I turned some of my fluffy yogurt into a smoothie. And I had 3 egg bites, and that's what I've had so far today. So I'm probably gonna make a pretty voluminous meal. I'm thinking about, I've got some different vegetables prepped. I'm thinking about doing that with some salmon patties and sweet potato as one of the veggies. I'm having some grilled chicken. Sam's Club has this dope pre-cooked seasoned grilled chicken and it slaps. Ooh, yum. You make good food. I've tried a few recipes. I love the pizza soup you made. Thank you, Diana. Some people were like, but I'm telling you, just because it doesn't look visually appealing doesn't mean that it's not gonna be tasty. Okay, we're gonna move this bleach down here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a few things here. I can use that for something still. Am I crazy or did this not start? Oh no, it did start. Oops. My bad. Oh, wow, that smells crazy. I've never opened the dishwasher while it was cleaning. How do I stop snacking all the time when I'm bored and I can't stay distracted? If there's food, I eat it, and that's why I gain so much weight. Truthfully, my recommendation for that issue is to really focus on eating a high protein, high fiber diet. And the reason that I say that is high fiber and high protein, which I'm not saying eat as much as physically possible, like make sure you're eating like 3 protein shakes a day. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you want to focus on trying to hit those goals that are best for you and your body weight and everything. Because if you are eating a high protein breakfast with fiber, you're going to reduce your food noise. You're going to reduce the physical hunger, and then at that point what you're dealing with is the mental hunger, the emotional hunger, the bored hunger, which are emotions based, which for that factor, this is not the sexy answer, but therapy. Honestly, I don't struggle too much with snacking unless I'm full on in like a binge addiction cycle situation, and then at that point I'm not binging, I'm just home, and that's bad. Snacking is not a big thing for me anymore, and it's interesting because oh, I see why you deleted that comment. At first I was confused. Wow, what a backhanded thing to say. Wow, that's crazy. People really do lack house training. Anyway, back to my advice. In terms of losing 106 pounds in total, like that's where my weight loss is at. I'm a bit in a situation right now that I'm getting myself out of. But I'm less likely to deal with like the physical hunger and concerns and all of that when I eat like a large satiating breakfast. And the power, what is it that Abby says, the hungry crushing combos or whatever. It is a matter of addressing the emotions and the reasons why you're seeking out the stimulation for eating and what you can do to replace that. Adult coloring is a big help for me. It really is. Like at work, when there's downtime during those training sessions and stuff, I'm coloring with my gel pens, and that helps me from wanting to go to the convenience store and buy something and mindlessly snack. I also just try to honor my hunger, especially like when I'm at work and stuff, because I don't want being hungry to distract me from my learning and things like that. And then making sure that like you're eating enough. Like if you're trying to eat a super small breakfast because you're trying to not lose weight, well then, and you're going to be hungry in an hour, then like, you know, you may need to reconvene with that. You inspired me to pick up a couple sweet potatoes. Hell yeah. My favorite seasoning on my sweet potatoes is probably my chicken and waffles seasoning. But when I don't have that one, I really like to just use a little bit of garlic powder, and cottage cheese, mustard, and Cholula. I've been eating 90 grams of protein a day. How much fiber do you recommend? I don't want to ask you how much you weigh. That's a little much. Good night, unknown. It's okay, Lexi. No, I got you. Hi, Crystal. I'm glad you're able to figure out how to comment and all that. Do you like the Bobby Goods books? I don't know who Bobby Goods is. Okay, Nashi. You're good. Thank you for all your help. I do a lot of volume eating: broccoli, green beans, salads, fruit, pickles, konjac pasta, It's really helped me, especially late at night is where I get most of the cravings. Yeah, that's... Thank you, Diana. I'm trying my best. I don't know why someone who thinks I'm a liar is paying me money. That's really weird. Let's see. Thanks, Lexi. New Zealand, that's what's up. I don't think I've tried the purple ones yet. I've tried Japanese sweet potatoes. I really want to try the purple ones though. The downside about gaining popularity is the trolls. Very true. Hi, Abby. Good to see ya. Here's a suggestion beyond eating high fiber to stay satiated. Recognize boredom hunger is just a thought. It is an unwelcome passenger that's boarded your train. Let it get off at the next stop. Yes. They're fans for real. You're so not a liar. Thank you, Crystal. Imagine Dragons is cool. I mean, I'm not like a big fan or anything, but I've liked a couple of their songs in the past. I can't remember the last time I listened to them, to be honest with you. I like to kind of pride myself on being that low-key, like, annoying person who's like, I listen to, like, indie artists and blah, because I do. I listen to some mainstream stuff, but I like finding, like, underrated talent. Thank you so much for saving ALR from this feeder, girlfriend. You can be humble, but I know it was you, Papaya. I don't want to claim credit. I don't. Like I said in the live, I just hope that it's what led her to finding out information, and maybe there is a lot more that we don't know. Maybe she did walk away. But from the looks of it, it seems like Tommy is the one that walked away. These trolls know nothing about you. You're the most honest person on this platform. Thank you, Jessica. That is a huge vote of confidence. I try my best. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable when I have to be really honest about certain shit. But I'm not going to be able to keep up with the lies. So, and also, I've been watching two people for years now, constantly make the same decisions to lie about shit and get caught and repeat those cycles over and over again and build a distrust with their core audience. And why the fuck would I fuck up my relationship with my core audience? I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't think it's dishonest to, like, purposefully not share things, because, you know, boundaries are important and certain things can be used to hurt people, right? And it's also like I don't owe an audience of people that watch my content like every little detail of said life, but to, like, purposefully come on here and paint pictures of things that aren't the reality, like, that's fucked up, and I would never do that. But yeah, there are a lot of people that I think literally just, like, because I'm fat, because I align in certain ways in their mind with certain other people, they just automatically assume that, like, my traumas are fake and that my stories are fake, which is disgusting. Mariana, that's a good question. Maybe I should do a pool live tomorrow. It's been a hot minute since I've been in the pool, because it's also been very, like, hurricane weather this past week. Who's my favorite artist? Right now, I'd say it's Citizen Soldier, but it does change. He's a therapist that makes, like kind of like, it's almost like dad rock, but better. But it's, like, very, like, the lyrics are fucking phenomenal because he's a therapist. People compare you to ALR. There is one huge difference. You take accountability, and I love that. Thank you. Oh, if there's more troll comments, I think mods have been getting them. I didn't see them. Good night, Nashi. Thank you for staying as long as you did. I tell Instagram not to show me reels with food in it so I don't get triggered to binge. I'm glad you have that feature, Pixel. Sleeping helps me not snack. That is also an option because I am asleep and my body doesn't crave the immediate energy for sugary snacks, and the less exhausted I am. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, like, when I'm trying to, like, improve on my sleep schedule and stuff, like, when I'm struggling to do that, then I'm a lot more likely to eat. Because I watched something where someone talked about how, like, our body has, like, peak hunger spikes, and it's like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then midnight when most people should be asleep. But if you're not asleep, that's kind of why, like, the whole midnight snacks thing is a thing. I lost 100 pounds in 8 months. Oh wow, it was insane. It did not last at all, and I was 10 years younger. It was a work-related competition. Oh wow, yeah. So you did it for external reasons. That would make sense why it wouldn't stick then. But yeah, that's still an accomplishment, though. You stuck to something for months and months at a time. The less you say, the less you have to say. Ooh. That's a good quote, Krabby. Hello, Krabby. Good to see ya. I used to love certain creators because I'm on a weight loss journey for years now, and I hate when they just lie and gaslight their audience. Yeah. Look, I've been lied to a lot. I've been gaslit a lot in my life. I'd never want to do that to other people, especially intentionally. Because I do believe that gaslighting can be done on accident. I feel like I've had people in my life that have done that to me. And, like, there's, like, miscommunications where someone can feel gaslit when, like, they're not purposefully out to do that, but they're still making you believe that the reality isn't real because of what they're doing and saying. And it's like, as soon as something is brought to me to say to the contrary, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Love me some dad rock, right? I hate how people diminish others' experiences. Trauma is trauma and people shouldn't trauma shame. What's your favorite season? Fall. I appreciate the honesty. One thing is that the only way I can stick to a diet is if I track. It gets easier and easier to do, and that way you don't really play mind games and know how much you really eat. Yeah, it's a muscle that needs exercising like anything else. Not sleeping well also increases cortisol, and that's a whole thing. Especially when you have a stress disorder. I lost a whole ass person. Hell yeah, Krabby. I'm pretty sure I have BED. I'm not diagnosed, but I eat and eat till I'm over full. Ugh. I'm so sorry, Crystal. I try not to buy snacks. I keep basic ingredients, so if I want to snack, I have to consciously make it. Yeah, that's hard though when I'm struggling with, like, my pain and stuff, because then it's like I don't eat for an extended period of time, and then I'm far more likely to binge because I didn't have something accessible to make. So it's like it's just a constant fucking up and down, up and down. It's exhausting. I'm not personally into fasting. Fasting made my eating disorder more complicated. That was my experience with it. Favorite Disney movie? Beauty and the Beast. I recently found these big tortilla chips are 50% less fat. I wish I could find the individual packets like you do at the discount store, but it's nice to be able to have little chips and salsa. Nice. Hey, Superfloor. Okay, I'm getting hungry, which means I need to, like, finish the cleaning part and then start making food. She was my Disney princess because I was a massive bookworm, and, like, even though because there were no fat princesses, right? So, but she was the one I looked like the most to me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and she was just the one I related to the most. So she was my princess. Okay. Krabby Joe. I love the realness there. I got a Mio in here. Mental health is probably the biggest part. I made a conscious decision many years ago when I entered trauma work with the trauma specialist that literally saved my life. I've talked about her in past vlogs like a long time ago. The one that I emailed with, that was literally months ago now. And she and I sat down and basically we made a list of like all the like trauma, the big things that I needed to work on. Just short up on my shorts feed. Love the chill interactive vibes. Screw the haters. Eat, love, live. You know what, name placeholder? I appreciate ya. Freya is a health coach. Freya is not a trauma specialist. Freya is not related to what I'm talking about. This was before I even moved to Florida when I worked with her. But many years ago, I was in my mid-20s, and I made a conscious decision that I wasn't going to like put huge effort into my weight loss until I addressed my mental health. And I know that that's controversial, so let me keep talking. So eventually I just realized that I was at a point where my mental health was so bad and so inconsistent, and I was so unhealed that like I just wasn't fucking getting anywhere. And Danish, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. Thank you. I want to get... I'm so bad about getting distracted. I mean, you can... Twice? Danish? Thank you. I love you guys. You guys help me more than you know. Like, outside of the super chats and the memberships and stuff in general, just more than you'll ever know. Yeah, them Danish hugs are lovely. Danish, thank you so much. You've supported my channel a lot. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hell yeah, we're gonna show that because she's on some queen shit. Absolutely. Every like super sticker, super chat, membership. I love it when people gift memberships because that it allows people who may not be able to the opportunity to enjoy membership to enjoy it. And I think that's really, really cool. I stan Rosie. Oh my gosh. I have stans. The power. Drunk off the power. Power of voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. Okay. Okay. Memberships are good, engaging emotes and a sense of camaraderie. Hell yeah. A stan was a term that I believe Eminem invented out of a song, and it basically just means like a super fan. And with like fan culture and Twitter and stuff over the past like 15 years, it's really become its own subculture of people who like stan certain artists or what have you. And it's just kind of like a verb of like violently supporting somebody, pretty much. Stan was his obsessed fan. Got it. Yeah, so it kind of became its own vernacular from there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you join as a member, you get early access to my vlogs. You get exclusive access to members-only lives. And any members-only content I may or may not make. I've made a couple videos, but that's not a super consistent one. Honestly, my pricing was based solely on the exclusive access, or the exclusive early access thing. I have since expanded what you get for the money, but I got really off topic of whatever I was originally talking about. No, I have not tried yoga. I have horrible joints and I'm very fat, so no. I know fat yoga is a thing. I don't think it would work for me. When is pool season over? Generally, like October-ish. Cozy cardio, wink wink. Oh yeah. Didn't we talk about cozy cardio? part about cozy cardio. Ugh. Ooh, wow, my legs just made some crazy noises when I stood up. Okay. The front of my microwave is a little grody, so let me clean this. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for burping on live. I want to try that bungee exercise where you bounce around. But I feel like I'm too big. The ceiling might not support me. Oh, please. I think I really need to hire someone to come in and do like a deep clean. Like my house is fine enough, but I need someone who can like sit here and deep scrub some shit for me that I just can't do, and I can't expect my brother to do. Oh, you like how I said bungee? Did I say it wrong? Yeah, my biggest issue is like hurting myself. Dawn Power Wash is my cleaner for everything anymore. Yeah, Dawn Power Wash is great, actually. Alright, so we're gonna take a beat. Because I need to eat like a meal. Oh, if I keep waiting, it'll cause me problems. Okay. Do you guys want to like meal prep with me live too for my week coming up? At least a couple meals. We could do that. I hadn't thought of something that I need to like use. Do I not have my Chipotle? Wait, I think they're outside. Hold, please. Bungee. Tai Chi is also low impact exercise, yeah. Right now I'm not cooking, I'm reheating. Let me show you guys what I'm about to do. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, you didn't. And also my live is on, so hold on. Don't walk into the kitchen yet.
I know.
God. Fuck.
I closed it when I left.
Oh my god, it's defrosting, Levi. So what time did you get home?
Wait, no, it was 7:30.
What time is it right now?
9:20.
Oh god. Fuck! Come grab this turkey bacon. That has to get cooked now. Oh, guys, give me a second. This cauliflower is defrosted. Levi, come here. Put this in the fridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Put this cheese in the fridge. love my brother. I love my brother. Please put this in the fridge. Okay, a lot of stuff is still frozen. Just these outer perimeter shits.
Rosie,
What?
come here. Listen, there's something going on with this thing.
The dishwasher's running. That's what's going on. Oh my god. The butter's fucking defrosted. It's not the end of the world. Thank God we didn't lose thousands of dollars worth of food because I opened the door. But come take this from me, please. Please put all of that in the fridge. I can cook. Would you? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds of turkey bacon. Didn't even get to look for my salmon patties. Just put all of this in the fridge, please. These bags and bacon, and then you can go back to your room. Oh my God, wait a minute. Oh my God, my steak defrosted. So now I have to make my steak. Oh my God. The shrimp's fine.
Doesn't make any sense. I remember cooking this when I left.
Mistakes happen, bud. Oh, man.
Hold on. This. There.
Thank you. We're good. Hold on. Okay. So whenever you close it from now on, we need to learn from this experience, because if that happens and this whole freezer goes down, this was me tame. And I could honestly make a similar mistake too, so I get it, Levi. But that's a huge financial hit for us. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like confused.
I know.
with
So
all this.
from now on, when it closes, and try not to hit it too hard. So because I remember that it needs a little space in the back, and it's still on wheels for some fucking reason. All right, you can go back to your room. Crisis has been averted. Oh my God. So since this is defrosting, I'm gonna make all 4 and reheat 2 of them, because this is a raw salmon burger situation. Thank you, Sav. But oh my God, I am irritated, y'all. Like I'm a little pissed. Like this is just a lot of extra work that I have to do, or the food's gonna go bad, and it's not great timing. My brother left the freezer, our big garage freezer door, open for at least an hour and a half, or no, about 2 hours. So, and I don't got a lot of energy, and I wanted to do some more work cleaning in my room. But I'm gonna have to like do a lot of cooking tomorrow now. I'm like, yay, I already got the kitchen part done, but I'm also just stressed from the reaction of all that, you know what I mean? Like, the emotional roller coaster that was. Okay, give me a second. We've got green beans, sweet potatoes. I need some of my spicy vegetable podge, whatever. I've got 2 things of chicken thighs that I gotta cook now. And like, I didn't want to have to make 6 pounds of turkey bacon in one go. That was meant to be like over a long period of time. Yeah, I guess I could do the turkey bacon in the oven. Levi?
Yeah.
Would you eat the turkey bacon if I made it in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
By the way, I was trying to rethink. It did take me a bit to organize all that, so it was probably maybe like Well, I did say I did came home like around 7:30. So maybe I'll get around. I didn't get like at 7:50.
It's okay. I just wanted an understanding of the timing. It doesn't. You don't have to be that specific. It was about 2 hours, which is why things defrosted so much. And are you gonna need to grab anything out of the freezer today? Because that's the other thing. My special steak thawed. Thankfully, everything is at food safe temperatures. I caught it at the right time. I'd be ending the live if that wasn't the case. Trust me. But I'm just a little stressed because I'm going to have to do all this cooking before I go back to work on Tuesday. And that just wasn't a part of it. Oh, also, don't mention the company's name because I'm live. But tomorrow, the new internet people are coming at 1.
I don't even remember the names. So.
Perfect. But just saying.
By the way, you can also use the air fryer too if you want to make some more stuff.
Yeah. 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 Maybe I could air fry the chicken thighs. Look into that. Yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah. Okay. And don't forget, you still have your cheesy potato stuff.
Yeah, I've had some of that, and yeah, I was mostly waiting you're all finished with your live stuff so I can make some food.
Oh, okay. Here. If you need to eat and I'm live in the kitchen, tell me. Make your food. I don't need to be in your way from eating.
Not to mention, I also just wanted to get relaxed. So.
Got you. Also, I love you so much. Those ant traps have disgustingly sticky liquid in them. And there was liquid everywhere. So, you need to be careful with those ant traps. We live in Florida. Bugs happen. So anyway.
Oh, the goodness is I've been seeing less ants around here.
Yeah, because we've been taking care of it. I'll go through my mail later. Is that my new insurance information? God, I hope so. That looks, oh, I can't touch it. I can't show it on the internet. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the packages that I mentioned while we're waiting for him. 1 second. I'm still going to be careful to not show the addresses, but I went ahead and blacked them out just in case. We're not rephrasing anything, Linda. I know. Trust me, I know. That's why I reacted the way that I did. So, I don't know what I've been sent. I'm pretty positive these were from a live I did the other day. Someone asked me about my Amazon wish, or when I did my shopping live. Someone was asking about my Amazon wish list. So I went on and I updated it and added stuff and removed most of what was on there. Because it was just not applicable anymore. Like I had a bench for the pool on there still, but someone had already gifted me a bench for my outside. Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely be getting my crock pot involved or my Instant Pot. So let's see. Oh, Rosetta Stone. I remember her. She was on my chat. Oh my gosh! Butter extract. Yes! All the flavor of butter and none of the fat. Buff Unicorn uses these in like some of the protein cookie recipes and stuff. Like a tiny bit of this in place of butter in recipes I've heard is really great. And this is my favorite brand of baking vanilla. They have really quality products, so I'm so excited to try this. Oh my gosh, how cool. Oh, thank you, Rosetta. That's so wonderful. I'm so excited. Oh, that's so cool. We got an orange tangerine Mio. Oh my gosh! I actually really need one of these. Oh my gosh, this is also from Rosetta Stone. Oh my gosh. So she got me the butter extract, an orange tangerine Mio. I'm very excited about this one because the Aldi one was really good, and so I think this one will be better because honestly the Aldi quality of these are not as good to me. But the orange flavor was good. Like I enjoyed it, but I feel like this will be better. You use that too? It's great. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then, okay. So the other thing that I really need, I've had the same wallet for forever. And so I added one that I really liked. And oh my gosh. It's so similar to the one I already have, which makes me happy. But it's better because it's yellow instead of pink. And look at it. And there's even like a little thing I can attach to use like a wristlet or whatever. Okay, so, oh, cool. So lots of card spots. Let's see. Lots of card spots. Love that for me. Okay. Ooh, here it is. The wristlet in question. Oh, cool. Levi, look at what one of my subscribers bought me. It's a new wallet. Huh?
I don't remember where I put the receipt.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, did you put my stuff away from me? Thank you. I just realized that. Levi, I'm down to calling it a 30. That's fine. That makes sense, because...
Yeah, I also bought something else. It's like, I'm not finding... I bought some new headphones.
Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Now I see why you need the receipt. Okay. I don't love that the layout of this is so different. But I'm very weird. Like, I want the exact same wallet anytime I buy a new wallet. I eventually get over it. Thank you. It is a pretty wallet. Thank you. If I hope Rosetta Stone watches the replay of this. Thank you. I hope I see you again. This is very sweet of you. So, oh my gosh, yeah. So, for people who just walked in, she got me, or I'm assuming she, got me this lovely wallet. I'm so excited about this. Oh, this is so cute. This matches, like, some of my outfits. An orange tangerine Mio, which I haven't tried this flavor yet, so I'm very excited about that. And then the butter extract, which is going to help me a lot with experimenting and stuff. Beautiful gift. Very, variety, too.
That's good. It was in the bag.
Oh, with... it was in the bag with the headphones. Perfect. Are those new, like, work headphones?
That's more for, like, whenever I decide to go to work out.
Oh, okay.
Can't really handle the coveralls.
Got it. Sensory nightmare. I'm breaking the zipper in. Don't mind me. What you making?
Some of the sweet potato.
Okay.
What else?
Can you put that pink thing on the stovetop for me? The air fryer basket liner?
What's that?
Yeah, when you're done.
Be patient with me. Today has been very stressful, very rough.
I can tell. Yeah, you would not normally. Yeah, I understand. Your job's not easy. But what I was going to ask if you could do is place the 4 burger patties in that, and then whenever you're done, just throw the salmon patties in there for me. So you don't even bother turning off the air fryer, because that's what I was going to use anyway. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, I did put this on my own wish list. Like all these things I put on my own wish list, so like I really want them. And a bunch of my stuff on my wish list, like I will end up buying for myself at some point, right? Like if, right? But
Do you want more of these refrigerators? Or?
yes, I brought those out. You can just set that on the oven. But for the air fryer portion, I just want because it started defrosting those burgers. I'm gonna meal prep 2 of them. I can take them. I guess I'll be that bitch that takes salmon to work. They can fight me, or maybe I'll eat it tomorrow. But I have some spice. Yeah. What temperature does the box say? Can you remind me?
Yeah, the only thing they have is just the convenience oven.
Yeah, the conventional oven. What's the temp?
400.
Yeah, then when you're done, just set that to 400. I'll handle it from there. I've made them before.
Okay.
All of it is really cute. I know. I'm like, I feel so blessed. I'm so thankful for you guys. This is so cool. I've really been wanting it. Did you add an electric lunchbox to your wish list? No. Oh my gosh, Rosetta Stone in the chat. Hi. Did you just get here? Thank you. I got it all. I'm so excited. And you can always scroll back for the replay to see like my actual reaction and everything. That's so crazy. I love the timing. I like said your name and you were like, I sense a disturbance in the force. Oh my gosh. Well, just know probably like about less than 10 minutes before this time mark, which we're about 156 minutes in, you can scroll back. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. The things that I'll be able to add this to are immense. Just like a tiny little droplet here and there. It'll just help add that flavor, you know? And I can already say this brand specifically, the Watkins brand, is amazing. They have different extracts. So far I've tried vanilla, and now I'll get to try this. I'll look for more in the future. But this specific brand of extracts is very high quality at a very decent price. Like some extracts are crazy expensive, like off the charts crazy. But you pay a little bit more and you get tons better quality than like the imitation vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So okay, you know what? Let's do like a smell test. I'm so excited.
I think the black little lid for that air fryer is in here.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa. Ooh. Oh. This could get interesting with popcorn. Like I could dilute a little bit of this with something else. I'm not sure what, but something else. Because this is extremely strong. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can get creative. Yeah, exactly, you gotta waft it. If I stuck my nose in this, I'd fucking die. I'm not tasting this on its own because it's extract. That's like trying to drink fucking imitation vanilla, you know what I mean? Crazy work. Go get some popcorn now. Yeah, I know, but that's the thing is, you can't just like drizzle this directly on popcorn. That's gonna be too much. But I like just... Ooh. Add a little bit of this to like a little bit of melted milk chocolate and drizzle that on popcorn. That's a great weight loss snack dessert. Is it oil based? That's a great question. No, water alcohol based, which is better for weight loss. I figure turkey sands for a couple and then freeze it for a casserole. Red Lobster chicken dumplings is awesome. Can use turkey. Ooh, cool. You need a small spray bottle. I do. I need another one. That's skanky. I love it. Ooh, pancake batter. That's a great idea, Abby. How cool. Yeah, bud, I don't want to get too into it on live, but tomorrow I'd like to talk with you a little bit about some of the deep cleaning tasks to help reset for the week, okay? Do you need to worry about... No, you did the lawn recently, right? The lawn, you did it recently, right?
Yeah, but I do need to do it again because I've been having a hard time trying to get them back there.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that. It was like really, really tall. That's like where snakes can hide, right?
Yeah, well, luckily tomorrow, if things aren't going well without any rain, I'll be finally taking care of that last batch.
Okay. I'm not too worried about it, honestly, but... Ooh, French toast. Oh. There's this girl that's like obsessed with making these fluffy egg things. This and a little bit of that would... Chef kiss. Viral red lobster chicken dumpling casserole is so good. That sounds like it's not healthy. But it sounds like it is good. French toast does actually sound really good. I've already made my meal, but I'm like maybe I could take like one egg and a splash of this and make 1 or 2 low-cal slices of French toast. But I'm gonna think on that. I might not. I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat. Yeah, because I want to eat some protein and veg right now. I could also just do like wait a few hours because I probably will eat again before I go to bed because my sleep schedule's a little messed up, and that's something I could make. I could make a low calorie version of that. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Hey, Levi. Do you feel like I talked down to you? Like, do you feel like I was just talking down to you?
No. You were definitely giving out a lot of energy.
Earlier, I know, but...
I get why.
Yeah. I was giving a lot of energy about the freezer, but I wasn't talking... Someone said, why do you talk down to your brother like that? And I was like, I was just talking to you. Let's smash out some buttery French toast. I'll leave you be. I can tell you're really tired. I'm sorry I keep talking to you. Right, Crystal. He's a very introverted person, and I am very much an extroverted introvert. It's kind of the best way I can explain it. Oh, did I miss Jessica leaving? Oh, I did. Have a good night. I'm sorry I missed that. Live a little. Yeah. I feel that. I lost my brother a couple years ago now. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I work... It's so interesting because, like, when some stuff's been happening recently, like, in my life, I'm very adamant that, like, everybody in my life treats me with respect, and I reciprocate that. And like when I had that like altercation with that woman, I think I said this phrase a lot. I was like, I don't even let my mama talk to me like that, and I mean that with my whole chest. If I wouldn't let my mom speak to me, if I would go toe to toe with my mom if she spoke to me a certain way, I'm not gonna let a random stranger treat me that way. You know what I mean? Because there's very little times I feel that happens nowadays with my family, but like we all just kind of operate on the whole, respect each other thing. If you have a question, you're welcome to answer. It doesn't guarantee I'll answer it, but you're welcome to ask it is what I meant to say. Yeah, replay crew. Replay crew, that's like my biggest trigger is like disrespect. I mean, we can be parasocial friends. I feel like I'm parasocial friends with my audience. Oh my god. I'm gonna go grab my water. I need to empty it so I can try this on live. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's my motto. Amen. I think that's a motto for a reason, you know? I think it's time for a snack while we wait. We have a Smart Food white cheddar popcorn. These shits are delicious. It does look fancy, right? And that's what another thing I love about Watkins. The packaging is, it literally says superior quality since 1886. 88. 1868. I can't read. Yeah, that's why, like, I was really impressed with how I handled that situation with that coworker in my car. The fact that I didn't verbally throw down. That was a level of restraint I didn't know I had. I'm just quietly munching on a snack right now. If you've never tried this, which I feel like most people have tried this, to be honest, especially like in America, but if you have it, it's a must. ASMR vibes. So I gave a break from giving rides. The last time I was at work, I have been giving rides to one of my coworkers. That was from the original arrangement. That was like no drama. Toasted sandwiches at okay. I think I understand your question. I mean, I love to use Kewpie mayo sometimes. I just try to keep it light because mayo and butter are calorically dense foods. So I don't do it a ton. I want to experiment with making like healthier aiolis, where kind of inspired by my chicken salad, where I like mix Kewpie mayo with Greek yogurt and seasonings, and like use that as a spread. Rule number 1: never be friends with coworkers. Well, I'm already friends with Moss, so. I mean, I think boundaries need to be in place and stuff, but I really want to check my mail right now, but that's just a dumb thing to do on live. Popcorn that is 0 calories is not popcorn. It's I don't believe that, but also I'm eating one. Some of my best friendships were coworkers. We just drifted apart. Yeah, when you worked elsewhere. Some of y'all need therapy. Weirdos. Okay, Carmina. Have a good one. I'm team no work friends. I'm sorry. You're welcome to have your opinions. I don't know why you're saying wow to me. You're the one that said fuck you, my guy. For like over me eating some popcorn. Like that's weird behavior. Go, take that to your therapist. That's not my problem. Coworker socializing only ends up in drama, in my opinion. In past jobs, I haven't had that experience, I'd say. Yeah, Levi, the texture of these paper towels are weird.
Yeah.
You noticed that, right? Were these cheaper or something?
Kind of, sort of.
They're like so soft. They're weird. They're they're like literal cloth, but not.
It's kind of thing where it's like a sort of bottom, like, you know, the label says there's like more amount than.
Yeah. My hair is literally not greasy. I washed it this morning, my guy. It's just messy.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're in.
My hair's clean.
So give about, say, 7 to 8 minutes.
Oh, you put it in there for me? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take these into the kitchen, and then when I'm done with the live, I'm gonna swap my wallet. I'm so excited about my new wallet. Thank you, Rosetta. Oh, I'm so excited. What a nice little pick me up. Oh. Okay, so let's work on this. Okay. So we're gonna work on the vegetables. Timer before I forget, because I will forget. Oh, I got my kitchen cleaned up. I did the countertops, I did the dishes. I just didn't do the rest of that I really wanted to get into yet. Maybe I will. After the freezer fiasco, maybe I won't. If I'm just being honest with you guys. So. Hey, Levi. Are you cool with me having the last Japanese sweet potato, or are you, like, really wanting it?
I really want it.
Alright. I don't even think I've had one, but I know how much you like them. Okay. So put this one back. Hey, hey. I think that trauma dumping has become just like a catch-all phrase to tell people to fuck off from sharing their own stories. I think that trauma dumping is a real thing. And I think it's something I definitely used to do like a lot of. But people will say like stop trauma dumping when I'm literally like in the lightest language possible, just like sharing an experience I've lived. And I think that it's just become a way to like invalidate victims of certain types of experiences or people from like sharing their stories. And I think it's really shitty. Hang on a second. Okay. So we have 2 sweet potatoes. They're both a lot smaller. They're very small. Let me show you. This one is the slightly bigger one. This one is like not even 3 ounces. And then let's see here. Okay, so we're going Mexican themed for the bowl tonight. So we're gonna do a little garlic and a little chicken and waff. Okay. And then let me redirect over here for a second. Am I out of cottage cheese before what he bought today, or did I have a little bit more? I think I was ouch. Double checking real quick, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, I think I was out. If not, I'll find out. But when I tell you that I am butthurt that I have to eat this brand, I mean it. I'm glad he picked something up for me, but oh, it's right there. Alright, so then I've got some homemade sauteed green beans and just salt, pepper, Worcestershire. That's it. So we're going to do a good bit of that. Oh, I am blind as a bat. Oh, thank God. I'd like to just blend this and throw it in a recipe and get more later. Okay, what was I looking for? Salsa. Where's my salsa? That's not it. Oh my God. I need to go through and like organize my fridge again because everything is thrown to shit and chaotic as fuck. Where are you? There's also all this newly unthawed shit that we just had to throw in here, so there's that too. For a fact, I have a black bean salsa that's not been eaten. I'm gonna find it later and be pissed about it, but I'm officially hit my I don't give a fuck threshold, so moving on. This is a vegetable hodgepodge that I made, spicy. Carrots, cabbage, onion, celery, I feel like I'm forgetting a vegetable. Oh well. It's very spicy though, and I stewed it and like leftover chicken broth and water from like different things. But anyway, yeah, I think it's mainly cabbage that I'm looking at here. So it looks pretty ugly, but it's very good for you. It tastes good. What's up?
I just actually needing something in the freezer.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I've never had a turkey hot dog. Stop cussing. It's a violation to the U.S. Well, fuck me sideways. Go ahead. Hey guys, am I considering going on a weight loss journey? If you go to my channel, there's a video, the main video I have for like people visiting my channel for the first time. I was being a little jokey, but really though, you can go watch that. I am not really in the mood to talk about my weight loss right now. Nothing personal. But I can't blame people who are new and don't know me, right? Okay. Oh, right. I hate that this does that like white blobby fat thing that some fish does. I hate it. Ugh. Alright, so how many minutes? Yeah. Let me turn that down then. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's how I used to eat when I couldn't afford food. I get it. That must have been hell on your intestines, though. Thanks, Preppy. But wait, my health journey is not about how I look. Sounds flavorful and I'll burn your hole or burn your mouth. Wouldn't the heartburn, right? It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I feel you. I think it's so crazy that people think that just like because you remove like disrespectful comments that you're like making a hug box for yourself. I think I know a hug box is when you like mute anyone you disagree with, and I just don't do that. Basic tomato sauce isn't too expensive, Sam. Please don't suffer, for real. Hi, JB. Freeze the burn away. Hi, Cozy. Thank you. I like my job. I just need to get my body to cooperate. Hi, Emma. Good to see ya. Anyway. Hey, Andrea. I talked about it more in the beginning of the live. I just had a really bad 48 hours. And I'm coming out of it. And I'm doing a really good job with coming out of it. So I don't really do shout outs. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of my past on Instagram. When people are like, give me a shout out, like shout me out, with my instinctual reaction is like, no. I just don't like it. Like, I want it to be something that I authentically want to do. Or like, maybe one day I guess make a cameo, but I just don't feel like that's where I'm at right now with my internet stuff for people that like really do want shout outs like that. But I don't know. I don't like the way it feels, because then like once you do it for one person, everyone expects you to do it for them all the time. And it's just like, I don't know. A long time ago, I learned that was not a very conducive thing for me. No problem. I mean, if you say something funny, I interact with you and I shout you out in that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, super chats are basically shout outs, exactly. Like, I say your name and I say what you said and all that. But, if you ask me something, or, things like that, that's great. Excuse me. Good to see ya as well, Emma. I am excited. I'm really hopeful that I get to where I need to be and want to be with all that. Because like my physicality is my biggest issue. It's not the work itself. I'm actually doing quite well in that department. But I missed 2 days, and that's in a row. And I'm concerned about that. But my insurance is kicking in soon, and I'll reach out to my therapist, and I'll during my training process, which our training is 3 months, so I won't be able to be as actively engaged with like going to doctor's treatment and stuff. But once that time frame passes and I have like all my personal time and stuff, I'll be able to do that more. I'm glad you're coming out of it. Thank you, Andrea. One of the reasons why like I'm live right now is I'm just like, I'm trying to stay focused on my goals, which is to not binge. I'm being very specific on my food choices today because I'm on a very slippery slope with where I was at the past 48 hours. I cannot believe what I did to myself. I understand like where it came from in the sense of like why I spiraled out, but I have to hold myself accountable and hold myself to a higher standard. And I have intervened, and working on it from there. We are all proud of you. Thank you, Linda. You have us. I know that's not much, but we are here to support you. Crystal, you are a lot more than you realize to me. I heard your karaoke of Mr. Brightside. It was dope, inspirational. Well, thank you, Sam. I'm not like an incredible singer or anything, but singing brings me immense joy. So, fuck yeah, we are. Why are we suddenly sad? Thought we were partying, Celine Dion. Huh? I'm not sad. It's a new day, new hour, new minute. Keep going up. Find happiness in the small successes. Backslides happen, you know? Oh yeah, I feel sad for Celine. Don't forget to give yourself grace too, hun. You'll get on top of it all. Good vibes and light your way always. Thank you, Cozy. Those salmon patties smell so good. Okay. Life is a solitary endeavor. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, she's not sad. She's just waiting for the microwave to stop. I mean, I'm not sad. I'm just reflective and dealing with life, you know? Oh man, I got some cottage cheese on myself. We're gonna do this much. Ooh, I don't know if I've listened to Set My Heart on Fire specifically. I might recognize it if I heard it, but I've listened to a lot of Celine Dion in my life because my grandy loved her. I'm AFA because men. Relatable, Vicky. You're going to have backslides or relapses before you get to your goal. That's only human. Amen, Linda. Alright guys, let me grab the salmon burger patties and then we shall commence dinner. Ooh. She looks scrumdiddlyumptious. And these salmon patties, this is going to be very brief calorie talk, but these salmon patties are only 140 calories per burger, which is like crazy. And 15 grams of protein. Like this shit, so good. I'm eating it with like, I don't even know how many vegetables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 vegetables in total of what the things that I've made. I want cottage cheese raisins. Yeah, see, that's a bold choice. That's so good, bestie. OMG. Salmon burger. I've never eaten them as a burger. I've always just eaten them as like a patty. This is a Chipotle one, which is perfect to go with the flavor profile that I have happening. I have the 2 teriyaki ones still in the chest freezer down here. One second. Just had to check the freezer. If you're really that fucking concerned about the state of my hair, check out the beginning of this live before I was like cleaning and getting hot in the kitchen. People are fucking weird on the internet. And also the vlog that I'm doing from today will quite literally show me having showered. So people are fucking stupid. It's just so weird. Like the way, like what people think that they have the right to say and do to other people is baffling to me. Oh shit, that's tasty. I wasn't sure how the salmon and cottage cheese would go, but that's fire. Yeah, and the first time they said that shit to me, I let it slide and a mod handled it, so I just permanently blocked them because they're just trying to be fucking obnoxious. I know. I'm like, I come on live and I'm cleaning and shit, so like you can't say that I'm living in an abysmal, unclean home, but you can turn around and say the sweat that I earned from cleaning makes me a dirty and gross person. Like, you're fucking weird. Get a hobby. I can't help it that my hair does this. I literally live in Florida, Crystal. Exactly. Yeah, this, honestly, I like it because it's the sweet potato salmon combo. Like, everything in this bowl is delicious. Okay, it's time. Applesauce and cottage cheese is a yummy, yummy combo. Hi, Healthy Conversations. I've got food on my face. First of all, let me fix that. So sorry. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you, Candy. It's a nightgown, actually. And I bought this when I was, like, in my fativity days. And so I bought it extra big. Because I wanted that. And now it's, like, even more extra big. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep wearing this, to be honest with you. What am I looking for? Oh, I remember now. Oh, my God. I have to deal with my fucking fridge. I'm so annoyed. Okay, well, what did I come here for? Do I not have any coal? Oh, I do. Thank God. I was about to be mad. And then, I feel like I got up for 2 reasons. Oh, yeah, I did get up for 2 reasons. The other reason was just water. Okay. So, we gotta talk. How do you mix cottage cheese and moonshine? Wait, what? That super chat means so much. Thank you, Healthy Conversations. Cottage cheese and cherry moonshine. That's crazy. I hope you like your pickle dip. I'm not big into pickle dips. Cottage cheese with strawberry yogurt and Cheerios is elite. Ooh, intrigue. Okay. We need to try something here. All right, so what's the ratio we're talking? More applesauce, more cottage cheese? What's the ratio? So we've got like, I'm just gonna do a spoonful. I might hate this. I tend to only do savory. Should I just like really go heavy on the applesauce? Whose idea was it? Yesy. Okay. 50-50? Okay, bet. Okay, that's about 50-50. Where are you? Ah! Huh. Aha! Found it. Buttery cinnamon roll seasoning is going to make this a genuinely fantastic snack. Just a little bit. I'm not adding marshmallows. I'm trying to avoid processed sugars and simple carbs as much as possible today. Obviously I had some popcorn, so I guess that's technically a simple carb, but I need to like put this on something. I feel like I don't feel like I'm enjoying this, or like dip it. Oh, this would be so good dipped with like apple chips. I literally have apples. I need to eat my dinner. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Angela. Woot woot. The big 44. What up? What up? Damn, this is really good. I found these green beans on discount at the produce shop. They had like 2 bags, and so I went through and got rid of all like the like really overly ripe grody ones. And then I trimmed all the edges, and then I just sauteed them in a pan until they were done. Really tasty. And every year you just like cross out one of the numbers and tattoo a new one on like a random area close by. That would be funny. Or, oh, yeah, 44 plus 1. I get a plus 1 every time. That's interesting. I love sweet potatoes. I'm eating salmon with vegetables. I'm not getting into this shit with you. Believe me or not, I really don't care. Maybe just 1980. Was that the year you were born? That might work. And I wanted to try the orange tangerine meal. Yeah, that would make sense because then you wouldn't need to get like follow-ups. Unless 44, like for age-wise, meant a lot to you or something, or, you know. I know some people are really into numbers and stuff. Thank you, Izzy. Ugh. Ah. Oh yeah, so I made 2 salmon burger patties, and then I reheated 2 of the smaller sweet potatoes, because I buy like the really small ones that once they're baked, like sometimes they weigh even less than 3 ounces. But then they have like a lot of skin, which the skin is like good for you, like nutrient wise. And then I had like a hodgepodge vegetable thing I made on a members only live, which had like celery, onion, cabbage, carrots, and I feel like I'm forgetting something, like there was something else in there. And then that was all stewed in like a chicken broth from like leftover rotisserie chickens and chicken things I had made, all in like one container. I just threw it all in there with some water and different seasonings. And then some oil-free, or maybe not oil-free, but I very lightly sprayed oil in the pan, but like no butter, no additional anything. Sauteed green beans. I have a bottle that you can use to spray. And so that's my meal. And people may have missed the memo, so I'll give that a little bit of grace. But I have been eating more in live formats, getting used to being on camera around food, post my trauma with feederism, and I have boundaries with it. So I'm eating salmon and vegetables. If you have a problem with that, I do not care in the slightest. So I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna continue to do me. So anywho, let's try this, because when I make my waters I go a little intense with the Mio. Let me show you what I mean. Especially if I'm only doing one. If I'm like layering flavors, I'm a little less intense with it. This smells really good. She said what she said, baby dolls. Exactly. Sorry, not meant, no mean to upset you. Just surprised you're eating food at the size you are. So here's the thing, Emma. You've been timed out by one of my mods, and that's not a permanent thing. I'm gonna leave it that way. I need you to reevaluate how you're conducting myself, because I do not care if you're a paying member. If you're disrespecting me outright, you lose your privilege to chat. You can still keep your access to my content, whatever, or cancel at that point. That probably would be the preference if I'm actually blocking someone that is a member. I would prefer you no longer stay a member, but I can't figure out a way to remove members, or removing people from being allowed to pay to be members. I have not been able to figure that out yet. That level of a statement, if that's not a troll statement, that's more concerning to me. Because with genuinely all the love in the world, if you really think that, I need you to seek out therapy. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say to a human being, regardless of their size. That's a crazy fucking sentence. That's crazy. That's actually batshit insane. Unfortunately, BB, it's happened more than once. Everyone has to eat to live. Exactly. God for fucking bit. God for fucking bit. Someone who's fat needs to, I don't know, breathe oxygen. Eating food at your size, so she's not supposed to eat. That's what I'm saying. I eat salmon and vegetables all the time. Yeah. Yeah. That's a crazy fucking sentence. Fuck off out of here, yeah. Emma's on less than thin ice. Because again, my respect is not for sale. Not anymore. And it hasn't been for a long time. To the corner of shame with you. Subpar bacon, that's funny. Okay, Abby, I'm gonna read this. I was a little upset seeing you get takeout twice, but it was more like concern because I could see the backsliding, but damn, saying not to eat period is harsh. Yeah, and that's a valid point. And this is what I say, like, this ain't a fucking hug box. You're welcome to say that to me, Abby. And I understand where you're coming from. I mean, in, I guess, defense of myself, me needing to eat out may sometimes happen, but I was slippery and sloping and I wasn't able to handle it. So you have a point. And to not acknowledge that would be ignorant. Tell him, girl. Thank you, Rosetta Stone. How much is Emma's membership? I've been thinking of upping mine anyway. I don't know where she's at. I do have a job. Nah, don't trip, Rosie. You know they're trying to trigger you. That's a fair point. I don't know. I'm assuming a tier 1. But yeah, I mean, of course, if you want to up your membership and up your support, you're always welcome to. But I don't expect that of anybody. You want to know why fat people have fucking eating disorders? Emma and people like her are the reason. Emma needs to get banned. They can email for an unban. That attitude won't fly here or the real world, yeah. Okay, let me go back. If the consensus of my chat is they don't want her here, then I need to listen to that. Let me see. I think all of the chats have been... Or maybe Chris might have already banned her. Because I don't see her. Sometimes I have to really, like, rein Chris in. But I also love that she's on it. That's why I like you. You welcome constructive feedback or respectful opinions. Yeah, what Abby said was respectful. I may not 1,000% agree with it, but I agree with a good portion of it. And I also understand that, like, while I may not like hearing something being said like that, that doesn't change the fact that it deserves to be said. Oh, Chris got it. Chris got her. We're all from the same mothership. Shit, I literally left to find the membership options and missed that. Oh, you're fine, hon. We just gotta go ahead and brush off our shoulders. Yeah. I don't want people like that in my members. I don't want people that dislike me to give me their money. I used to hold a very different opinion of like, oh, well, you're paying me, then fine, like, do whatever you want. Like, no, that's not who I am anymore. I would like to out myself as a fellow person trying her best, but still goes through drive-thrus and messes up. It happens, yeah. Let's move on with the positivity chat. Thank you, name placeholder. Positive vibes. Thank you, Dantalion. Yeah. Yes, I like that. The behavior in this chat sucks from that person. Yeah, that's a better way of reframing it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm good, Sam. I don't want to make any more food. I need to get your Miyoki washed, or you need to wash your Miyoki. Yeah, I need to. The reality is because of the past couple of days, I am struggling to get myself to eat my meal that I really need to eat, because the only other thing I've consumed today is a portion of my fluffy yogurt that I diluted with almond milk and 3 of the cheese egg bites. That's the only other food I've consumed today, besides anything on this live, anything you've watched me eat. So the popcorn, the weird cottage cheese thing in this bowl. Yep, Perfect, cozy. I appreciate it. I do have frozen shrimp, but I don't think I like ceviche. I don't think that's mean, but it's interesting. When I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher. I think I do low-key have like teacher vibes sometimes. You know? I don't know. Thank you, Jordan. I wanted to be an English teacher. It's a fuck ton of vegetables and salmon burgers. That's what I'm eating. Our bodies are like cars. Food is fuel, and human bodies need it to maintain and not literally break down. And also with my chronic illness, it's like one of those things that's like so annoying to manage is like if I eat too little, it makes my pain worse and causes me problems, and if I'm like not fueling my body well enough. And if I eat too much or eat some of the wrong things, it can have a similar to same to worse effect depending on the severity of either side. So it's just like ridiculous. Hey Sav, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate the support in the chat today, you guys. I don't think I've ever done speed dating. I don't know how interested I am in that. I feel like this orange tangerine is good, but it would be better mixed with something else. Like I like making little potions. In my ever so humble opinion. JB, I was in the process of trying to get diagnosed with fibro. I am not diagnosed with it. I still don't know what the issues are. And I'm probably not going to know for a while. Realistically. Hopefully one day we figure it out, but yeah, the cottage cheese goes well. This is me. Our bodies are like car. We need food as fuel, but we need clean food. I don't love clean in terms of food, but yeah. Everything depends on what you eat and your activity level. If you are just eating healthy and not being active, you're going to be unhealthy. Yeah, fibro sucks. Thank you. Papaya, are you saying Emma's your cousin? Well, get your cousin together. Don't let her disrespect me. That's really all I gotta say about that. I have not tried mac and cheese with cottage cheese. Mac and cheese is like a big trigger food. I'm definitely not in a space to be trying anything with that right now. But, yeah, mac and cheese is one of those things that I struggle to, like, not eat the whole box of, like, even mentally. So I just don't really make it much. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've had a box of mac and cheese. No, I like... Oh, okay. I was just saying, like, she said something really out of pocket, so. I've done, I think you might be newer. I've documented some of that. I am not in the headspace to get into that right now. Just, like, full respect to you. I don't want to go there. But, yeah, I've got a lot of markers and issues in my blood work is where I'm going to leave that for right now. Okay, have a good night. What's something I really want to achieve in life? I would really love to achieve being a full-time YouTuber. Thanks, El. No, I get it. If you want to go through my catalog of videos, the ones where I talk about, like, the ones that, like, reference doctor's appointments and stuff, you'll get more context there for sure. I just mentally and emotionally, I just don't want to get into it in this present moment because it's been a rocky few days, and I don't want to push myself into a situation where I end up just, like, re-triggering my anger and hurt over how it went. If someone's being nasty, I like to tell them to count to 10 and start their day over. I'm trying really hard to get myself to finish the salmon patty. Because after the past couple of days, I just don't want to eat, to be honest. But your body needs fuel, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just focusing on the green beans and salmon right now, to be honest with you. Okay. You don't have to get green screens in a studio space to be a YouTube superstar. Some of them started out as literally like iPhones on their bedroom floors and have millions of subscribers. It's a lot more than that. Oh yeah, I'm not a huge fish person, but I love salmon. I will say I love salmon. I love me some salmon. It's just my iPhone. Yeah, I'm just on my iPhone. Tour arrives on Tuesday. Papaya, you're on a 10-minute timeout. It's not letting me time you out. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, it's not letting me time you out, so I do not give a shit if you're a paying member. Don't disrespect me. I don't think there's any issues with shellfish and Mormonism. I've not heard that before. Thank you, name placeholder. It would be pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna eat some sweet potato with this bite, and then we're done. I'm done. I don't want to eat any more of this. I'm over it. Thank you, Yamada. Okay, yeah. I've got this much left, but I'm done. I probably could have stuck with one potato. But, I believe my sister still is. I'm confused on my mom, but I don't think she, like, goes anymore. I don't quite know where she stands. Personally speaking, I won't speak for her, but my dad left when I was 10, and my brother was never into it. Alright, y'all. I'm really over the bullshit today, so I'm gonna go. To everybody else, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all love and support. Y'all are chill. If you join as a member, that's where we can go and vibe and hang out, good times. So, and there's less of like the negative stuff in the chat, obviously. So, those are really fun times. And thank you, Lorena. I hope y'all have a great night. I will say overall, I definitely had a fun time. I'm glad I did this. Excuse me, but yeah. Honestly, I think I'm just going to throw these leftover vegetables in a container with one of the salmon patties and call that a work lunch. With a few other things. But, yeah. For right now, I'm going to go lay back down and rest for a moment and then reconvene because I need to do a few other things. We hit 100 likes. Hell yeah. Yay. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the like on the way out. Feel free to leave a comment as well for engagement. Good night, guys. Good night. Thank you so much again. Thank you guys so much for everything and all the opportunities this has brought into my life in so many ways. I appreciate you all. Bye.